Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Siku Kene. Today we are going to be discussing the war and economic crimes court in Liberia. We ask, do you support the war and economic crimes court in Liberia? We know this is an ongoing process. We also know that this is something that is being overwhelmingly approved by Liberians from all walks of life. But yet, as the process progresses, we have the obligation to see how Liberians are thinking, as some major actors are dragging their feet. So we want to make sure that Liberian people are actually behind what they suggested, what they approved previously. The overwhelming support of Liberians of the War and Economic Crimes Court is important. It's very, very important. So I want to encourage all of you to share the show as you join us. If you are on YouTube, we want to say thank you. Share the show. If you are in subscribe to the platform, please do so. So I want to encourage all of you to go ahead and share the show. It's very, very important. While we do that, we will play SKTV song so that you can take that time to listen to the song while you sharing the show. It's very important that we share the show before we can get started here. We are open to answering any question that you may have with regards to the War and Economic Crimes Court. We are privileged to some information that can enable us answer most of your concerns or questions as it relates to the War and Economic Crimes Court. So I want to encourage you to share the show.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We judge it for podcast and connecting people and culture from getting up out of the club. Calling out people who willing to sell. Blessing our time and our efforts are rest. The brothers giving us the end of payment from them. So welcome my life with African.
I lyrical
Master.
Play Paris who make you I can't ask you TV benyo. Say my journey, Tina get I say my jamo. And you no money, and muaye yo. And you love
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandfather.
And I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I didn't ya to money, and I said ya to money, and I couldn't play ya to money, and I could do ya to money, and I don't get it now ya to money. That's the baby, and I don't get it now. Toss you walk on my ya to money. Yeah.
SKTV the best in Liberia. SKTV the best in Africa. SKTV the best in Mama Liberia. Must survive the lofa and grandfather.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talk it for podcast and connecting people and culture from getting up out of the club. Calling out people who willing to sell. The flashing our time and our efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and I promise my best. To work with my life with us, yeah. From Grandpa's and Nima to Lufa, from River Sass, River G to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombay, Cape Mount, Monserrat, San to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonkan to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We searching for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Calling for people who willing to serve. Blessing that time and our efforts are rest. The brothers giving us the end of payment from them. The welcome and life with African.
A lyrical health.
Master.
Play Paris, who make you again SKTV menu. Say my journey, Tina get I say my yamu. And yes, I know money, and more I yo. And you love
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Masorada, Lofa, and Grandbaza.
And I dine ya tumale, and a salia ya tumale, and a quanagli ya tumale, and a quadubwa ya tumale, and a dine ya tumale, and a salia ya tumale, and a quanagli ya tumale, and a quadubwa ya tumale, and a pagina ya tumale, and a tiki, and a pagina, Tosi walk on my ya tumale.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Masorada, Lopa, and Grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We searching for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Calling for people who willing to serve. The flesh, that time and our efforts are rest. The broadcast we giving are real and the promise my best. The work with my life with Africa. From Grandpa's and Nima to Lufa, from River Sass, River G to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombay, Cape Mount, Monserrat, San to Backwalu, from Maryland, Bonkan to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We searching for podcasts and connecting people and culture from here and up out of the globe. Calling for people who willing to serve. Blessing that time and our efforts are rest. The brothers giving us the end of payment from them. The welcome and life with African.
A lyrical health.
Master.
Play Paris, who make you again SKTV menu. Say my journey, Tina get I say my yamu. And yes, I know money, and more I yo. And you love
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Masorada, Lofa, and Grandbaza.
And I dine ya tumale, and a salia ya tumale, and a quanagli ya tumale, and a quadubwa ya tumale, and a dine ya tumale, and a salia ya tumale, and a quanagli ya tumale, and a quadubwa ya tumale, and a pagina ya tumale, and a tiki, and a pagina, Tosi walk on my ya tumale.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in Mama Liberia. Masorada, Lopa, and Grandbaza.
There are things we can do. We bring in good news and we give it to you. We talking for podcast and connecting people and culture from here and out part of the globe. Qualified people who waiting to serve. The flesh, the time and the efforts are rare. The broadcast we giving are real and the promise my best. To work with my life with us, yeah. From Grandpa's and Nima to Lufa, from Riverside, River G to Chide, from Grand Crew, Bombay, Cape Mount, Montserrat, San to Backwater, from Maryland, Bonk to the Mikey B. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah, LIB. We the best in the land, yeah.
SKTV, the best in Liberia. SKTV, the best in Africa. SKTV, the best in the whole wide world. I want to say thank you to all of you for joining us again. I want to encourage all of us to share the show. It's important that we do. Yen, Bayboy Yang, welcome to SKTV. Antoinette Gallo and E.O. White, welcome to SKTV. James Davy, Dwight Day, welcome to SKTV. James Lama, welcome to Lamy. Yeah, James Lamy, welcome to SKTV. Yomotro Kranga, as always, welcome. Ernestine Bernard. Rose Russell, welcome to SKTV. And Henry Winnie, welcome to SKTV. Marie Pratt, welcome to SKTV. And who else? Abraham, multimedia journalist, colleague, as one of our best reporters out there. Abraham, welcome. Brother Stewart, welcome. Well, we also, Brother Stewart is here. Regional Wilson is here. Gongba Toure is here. And the boss man himself from all the way Liberia there, Saros Snellmane. Saros, welcome. Valentine Precious, welcome to SKTV. Mozik, welcome to SKTV. Yeah, I want to encourage all of us to share the show. It's very important. Today is going to be very, very interesting. Going to be very educational. You're going to learn a lot today when it comes to this whole war in economic crimes code. First of all, I want to just tell people some of the important aspects of this whole war in economic crimes code. They said the code that they're going to do right now, they said the code shall be composed of 2 chambers and 8 independent full-time judges. 2 chambers, 8 independent full-time judges who will serve accordingly. 3 judges will serve in the trial chamber, one of which shall be appointed by the President of Liberia, and 2 appointed by Presidium of ECOWAS and Secretary General of the United Nations, herein referred to as Secretary General. 5 judges shall serve in appeals chamber, and shall be nominated by the respective institutions and countries where applicable, and appointed as follows. Republic of Liberia, 1. U.S. government, 2. One, that'll be another one. United States, United Nations, 1. ECOWAS, 1, and African Union, 1. I will go back to that one. Let me bring my colleagues on here first, because I want to make sure we are on the same page on this. Yeah. Yeah, so please share the show, everybody. Johnson Mebonkola, how you doing, sir?
Correct. I know. Myself, I'm doing good, Seku. And I know you are doing good, but how be it, I already understand because myself, sometimes I go through my own personal fast, but I know it's very easy to.
Because you were
But
late, the way you were late today, I come in
no,
got tell a secret to the people. Then what do I have? You
I
must say, I
know.
want to say,
No, what happened is that don't hold me in contempt because the reason is that today is I don't know I can call it holiday and day by day. So we were passing around with all sort of things, trying to put things together before coming on the radio. I think I was here not too long, but I left just because of other things. So you're correct, but please don't hold me for that. Uh,
I just wanted to say, to tell a secret to the people. Then, but I will not say it again.
okay.
I will not say it again. But anyway, how you doing? We were already into the show. I was trying to explain to the people how the whole code is going to look like because we have the opportunity to to get some information that we want to make sure that we are you know I kind of a little bit jump the gun, but tell the people how you're feeling and how Liberia and what's going on right now. Then we can jump into the conversation because we're going to discuss what the economic crime code today, how the code going to look like, how they going to how the judges going to be appointed, what's going to happen, what not going to happen, just to educate our people so they can have some information relevant to this process. So
Thank you,
very important.
Segu. Thank you so much for this wonderful topic because sometimes some of our people, because of lack of trust, sometimes the way things are going with the kind of judicial system that we have, with maybe a trust issue, sour money, and rather the team that are back home, they will also attest to what I'm saying that indeed when it comes to trust issue, Liberian are having serious problem with the judicial system. But with the latest information coming up, especially coming from the Temple of Justice having to do with the issue of the tenure positions as to who's going to maybe take over, and in fact what's going to happen if you take over, and why you will not take over because there's a process and there's some mistakes, or maybe there's some maybe a constitution break also into that. So indeed, thank you so much. That's a wonderful talk on today. So yes, indeed, today is the 13th of March, and the time check is 24 minutes. That's 6. That's the time check from right here in Liberia, and today is Decoration Day, and uh, every second Wednesday in March every year is the Father Decoration Day. That's the time that that was given to Liberia to remember all of the dead people who died, so that they can be able to clean their loved one or their relative graves, or how you may call it. So today is Decoration Day, and today also there were a lot of happening today on this day. We also saw, in fact, we witnessed the former president of the Republic of Liberia also, in fact, going to the grave site of his late mother, where there were a lot of cheering squad. People were like, cheering that, in fact, also telling him that he should run for 2029. But albeit that's not our topic. But today there are a lot of things happening, and Liberians, there are a lot of grief that were burst into. There are a lot of things, this are the fashion about the gravesite, how the gravesite look, how are we treating the dead people, or maybe the dead ones, what happening, what can we do. So there are a lot of reactions from our people on today, indeed on this day, but today is another day, and our people, they are home as we speak. They are glued to a radio. Most of them are calling me, say, maybe we want to join the SKTV, so we want to know as to what happening on this day. So in this Seku, these are some of the happening back home, and yes, indeed.
Thank you so much, Mabel. Thank you so very much. So what we're going to do here, we're going to read some of the information that we have for people as the whole, as related to the whole war and economic crimes court. Y'all forgive me. I don't read faster as fast as Brazilian monk do. So what I'm gonna do, I also like to read slowly so that people can get it for the first time because I don't have to go back. I don't have the guy who can do the this. I'm hearing myself again. Let me make it able. Yeah, so the guy who can do the maybe I try to meet you, but you will meet yourself. I got it. Now we good. So we will do this right here. It says establishment and competence. It's a pursuant to the implementation of the recommendation of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission of the Republic of Liberia to establish an extraordinary criminal court for Liberia as an internationalized domestic court with hybrid mandate with both domestic and international jurisdictions to combat a culture of impunity, secure justice for victims, and ensure that Liberia adhere to respect and protect Liberia. Yeah, Liberia adhere to respect and protect prevailing international human rights and humanitarian law standards, and laws and extraordinary criminal court for Liberia hereafter, and more popularly referred to as the War and Economic Crimes Court, herein called the War Crime Court. They said the court shall have coexisting, mutually exclusive, and dual complementary jurisdictions over one, war-related crimes based on international human rights treaties, conventions and protocols signed and ratified by the government of Liberia, consistent with Article 2 of 1986 Constitution, and temporal mandate on two egregious domestic crimes, including economic crimes based on domestic laws upheld by the international standard as defined here also as a statute with jurisdiction and or mandate from January 4th to present, January 2004 to present. The court shall have all the necessary power and jurisdiction to prosecute persons referred to by this TRC, and as the court may determine for gross violation of human rights. They put that one in parentheses, the GVHR, serious human rights laws violation, they refer to that one as SHLV, and egregious domestic crime, they refer to that one as EDC, as enumerated by the statute. So the people say the court shall have, hold on, let me make sure I'm not reading anything to, okay, because I want to add another Brazilian more and Melbourne. Say the seat of the court shall be in Monrovia, Liberia. The court may establish alternative site to conduct hearings as deemed necessary in other location in Liberia and as well. For reason the court may find applicable. Then we'll come to the second one here. The second one says the court shall be composed of 5 organs: trial division, appeal division, the office of the prosecutor, and the registry. Maybe you following? Okay. Because I want to make sure the Liberian people are listening and getting the whole code thing. That is how it's going to look like. And the number 3 says, the court shall be composed of 2 chambers and 8 independent full-time judges who will serve accordingly. 3 judges will serve in the trial chamber, one of which shall be appointed by the president of Liberia, and 2 appointed by the Presidium of ECOWAS and Secretary General of the United Nations. 5 judges shall serve in the appeal court, in the appeal chamber, and shall be nominated by the respective institutions and countries where applicable and appointed as follows. The Republic of Liberia will appoint 1. The United States government will appoint 1. The United Nations will appoint 1. The Economic Community of West African States called ECOWAS will appoint 1. The African Union will appoint 1. You're listening. The appeal court going to have 5 judges. 1, Liberia president will appoint that 1. Another 1, U.S. government will appoint that 1. Another 1, United Nations will appoint that 1. ECOWAS will appoint 1. And United Nations, African Union will appoint 1. That means they're trying to make sure that let me make sure where Mong is here. Mong, my man, welcome. You keep in first. I brought you in for some reason. You went off. What's going on?
Yeah, I had to make some adjustment.
Okay.
So I'm cool.
Yeah. So I hope you're following.
I'm following. I mean, today's a tutorial section, and we're going to talk about the
exactly.
not only the war conquest establishment, but the methodology.
Yeah.
And the way we think that Bwaka should proceed, not what we think, the way it should be done when it comes to asset recovery.
So
I'll take care of that part.
I'm glad that you guys are following religiously, and my concern is for Melbourne to be following religiously, because I want to make sure that Melbourne is connected, and I bring people are connected and they are listening. So that's why I'm going by this thing slowly, word for word, so that we can hear exactly what's going on. So, like I was saying, they said 5 judges. Let me go back to that part where they say the court shall be composed of 2 chambers and 8 independent full-time judges who will serve accordingly. 3 judges, that means they say 8. The 3 first judges will be serving in the trial chamber where they're going to be trying, carry on the trial. 1 of which shall be appointed by the Liberian government, by the Liberian president. Joseph Barker will appoint 1 of the trial judge. And then the other 2 will be appointed when they say presidium of ECOWAS and Secretary General of the United Nations. They're trying to tell you, say, that Joseph Barker will going to appoint all the 3 people there. The 3 going to be by the 2 biggest organizations. Liberia falls under ECOWAS, the Economic Community of West African States. So they will give 1 of the judges. And then the United Nations will also appoint another 1. So it means that these judges could be from anywhere. They will tell you the kind of people that they're going to be, taking to be the judges. So they say the other 5, because they talk about 8, the other people are going to be on a trial, on the trial chamber. The other 5 are going to be on the appeal chamber. And then the 5 that are going to be on the appeal chambers are Republic of Liberia will appoint 1. The United States government appoint 1. The United Nations appoint 1. ECOWAS appoint 1. And African Union appoint 1. Then from there, it's a judge only serve in the chamber to which he or she has been designated to. So that means when they put you on the trial chamber that place is going to be, When they put you on the appeal chamber, is where you're going to be. You're not going to be like moving from here and there or be interfering in whatever's going on in the other chamber. Judges from each chamber were elect by a majority decision. Will be elected, I think, I don't know, by majority decision. By majority decision, a presiding judge who will conduct the proceeding in his or her designated chamber. So that means they're going to do election among themselves as the person that will be the presiding judge to conduct the proceeding in the chamber that they are on. Whether that they three judges or that they five, they will do election among themselves. They will choose who to be presiding over the whole process. The presiding judge of a appeal chamber will serve as the president of the court. So the whole 8 judges, 3 for the trial chamber, and then 8 for the appeal chamber, but the one that's going to be the presiding judge for the appeal court, appeal chamber, they call it chamber here, but the appeal court will be the president of the court. The president of the court shall be competent to make general and special assignment of judges to any chamber of the panel consistent with the court's rules of evidence and procedures. 2, alternate judges will be appointed by the government of Liberia. Say alternate judges will be appointed by the Republic of Liberia. So, it's in the event of vacancy, the nominating authority retains the right to nominate alternative judge or judges subject to provision herein above. The judges of the trial and appeal chambers shall collectively be referred to as appeal judge, with at least one third of them being women judges is encouraged. So listen, the 8 people, they encouraging at least 1/3 of them can be women, so that our mother then can be represented in the process. Because women then, they get sympathy mind, they also get decisive mind. When they start for you, but when they say they want to do something, they can do it 100%. So, so they say qualification of judges. The judges of the court shall be persons of high moral character, integrity, and impartiality, who shall have expertise and experience in the trial, prosecution, and defense of cases in public international law or international criminal law, and shall at least have 10 years of legal experience. No person may be a judge if there is evidence or public perception crisis that he or she is alleged to have committed any violation of human rights, law or humanitarian law, or play any role directly or indirectly in supporting and agitating armed conflict in Liberia, or have in otherwise established to Let me go back to the next page. To be irrepeatable, no one shall be nominated or appointed a judge publicly perceived as having a preconceived notion of a possible conviction or acquittal of any accused. So if anybody thinks, say, okay, the other person here, their mindset, first of all, they say they want people that will be competent, people that will be, have moral and good reputation and integrity. Somebody that they're in anything that got to do with corruption or they were part of the war directly or indirectly, no matter how educated they are. But if they were part of the end of those things, then they can be, nominated, in a court. Or somebody that they believe the person already got, preconceived mind, they already got their mindset thinking that, Mr. Cho, Mr. Paul, or Sekou Kene, or Melbourne, or, in their mind, the person already guilty. You already had that mindset, you are not qualified to be one of the judges. Now, what he's saying here. The term of office of judges shall be terminated on the expiry of the term of office. Upon voluntary resignation, as confirmed by the entirety of the court, upon permanent inability to perform the duty of judge due to his or her illness, disability, or weakness certified by a competent medical board and decided by the plenum of the court, upon being removed from office by upper branch, the Senate of the National Legislature of Liberia, upon request by the court itself, for cause incompatible with the high standing of the judge. So the people then that will be serving, the reason then that will make them to remove you from there, if your time expires to be there, they will remove you. If you resign, fine, that's okay, they will replace you. If they feel like you are not doing your job the right way, or you are sick, or you're weak, and that weakness that you can, somebody can just say you're weak or you're sick or you're not correct. That has to be, proven by the medical board to say, yeah, the person here cannot serve the court. Or the person here is removed from the place because the government, let's say the Senate, the legislature, they say they voted, they say, no, the person here can be over there. Let's say somebody is there, well, LeBlanc people say, no, we don't want the person there. We don't got the power. They can go through their senator and say, the other person here, we don't think the person can be on the court here. If they vote, they can remove that person from there. But it will have to be based on, let's say incompatibility and immunities. I will read a part, then we'll go to Melbourne and Monk and the Labrador people. Let them discuss it. This little one we're going to read because it here is plenty. So we're going to do little by little to tell our people what's going on. One, the judges of the court may not be employed by any other entity or hold office in political organs, political association, or foundation connected to them, nor be involved in any political party activities of the public nature, professional duty, or research of a juridical nature I exception to this rule. Let me go back to that. They say people then, there will be judges. You should not be working for different people there, different government. Whether they're working for government, they're working for someone at company, they're working for someone at political party, their leadership, someone at political leadership, they will not be part of the people then to be appointed. The judges of the court will receive the same privileges and immunity as judges of the Supreme Court of Liberia. The people then that they're going to make them the judges, they should have the same privilege, just the same way our judges on the Supreme Court bench have. Experts nominated, experts nominated by their respective institutions and countries, and subsequently appointed by the president to serve as judge. Example, international judges shall be entitled to full diplomatic privilege and immunities of foreign diplomats, diplomatic personnel, and shall be granted honorary judges status of the Republic of Liberia, and shall enjoy all rights and privileges accorded to honorary consuls. So let me get back to you guys. I think we lost more for a second. More, here, but I was actually, I can be on a different screen, so I can be seeing you guys on the other screen to read the thing there. So I want to say thank you to all of you. Melbourne, so far, based on what we have heard, it looks like it here is going to be very serious. It's going to be very clear and clean. And not all kind of people are going to be over there. And the fact that they are saying that it should be something wherein the president of Liberia will appoint one of the judges to the trial chamber, and then United Nations and ECOWAS appoint the other two, for the three people that are going to be the trial judge. I mean, the people that are going to sit down and listen and try the people. And then they say 5 other people, 5 other judges that are going to be there. One will be appointed by the president of Liberia. One will be appointed by the president of the United Nations. One will be appointed by ECOWAS. One will be appointed by AU. And the other one will be appointed by who? Let me go back, because I don't know whether Melbourne can remember it, but I want to make sure I will not just get, take a guess on it. I want to make sure information you got from here. Yeah, so the Republic of Liberia will get one, US government will get one, United Nations will get one, ECOWAS will get one, and African Union. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that giving the court some level of integrity and trust and confidence of the Liberian people? Because imagine if all these people, 8 people are going to be social Liberian, and nobody is actually 100% neutral in Liberia. We are all, connected with each other. But having those 5 people on the appeal court means if any decision taken by the trial chamber, you still got the right to go back and say, and I agree. I think I will not judge the right way. I think the allegation against me, the way the evidence that they provided were not enough. So you still got a chance to exonerate yourself. They appeal, and then they say they empower the appeal judges, because the president or the head of the appeal chamber will be the president for the whole court. So they have more power because they have many. They have 5. The other people are only 3 people. And those 5 people, imagine, they're not going to be appointed by Joseph Boakai. U.S. government will appoint 1 person. United Nations will appoint 1 person. ECOWAS will appoint 1 person. AU will appoint 1 person. Imagine. No matter how you think of conspiracy, no matter how you think of somebody being against you, all these people that don't even know you, they are going back. What's going to be presented in front of them? And if you are treated the wrong way, they will make the decision. They want you back. Maybe they go for retrial. Maybe they can make a decision, but they will have power to change things around. So, Monk, even though we are going to be leaving very soon, because these documents,
those documents very
we're going to be going through them bit by bit, because we're not going to do everything one day, because it's plenty. So there are some interesting things inside. You can't just just run through just like that. But Monk, what do you think so far?
Well, I think it was a very vivid explanation, and you said these documents, they are very, very complicated. You want to break them down. And concerning the issue of asset recovery, like Milburn is about to be off air for now, temporarily. So we don't just want to dump information when he's back, and then we can go over the asset declaration stuff, and then we will be able to solicit calls from your listening audience, from the viewers around the world, and take it from there. I think that would be the best approach. But you just laid a beautiful expose for all to expand on when it comes to war and economic crimes code, the protocol, the neutrality, the autonomy, and how you will have judges, diverse judges, so it can be like that. That's the whole thing. Independence, that's all you want. Even when it comes, you see, the same protocol that is being used for war and economic crimes code are the same protocols that are being used for asset recovery around the world. They are standard. You don't just do the thing because you want to score political point. It got to be done in a feasible manner. It got to be neutrality and independence are the 2 key words. So once Melbourne is off, is back on from his break, and then we will talk about the asset recovery. But I think you did a good job on that, and we hope to expound that as well concerning the whole war and economic crimes code thing for people to understand.
Yeah. So, Melbourne, before we go, I don't know if you have a say, because I know you're all ears and listening and following very, very carefully. So
yes, indeed, Sekou and other Bizena Mock. Let me say thanks to you, especially Sekou, for reading that. But I don't know whether you can also help us with the website if you have. If not, then because I think that will also be brilliant or maybe good for some of our people that also do research to be ahead.
Hold on, one second. What kind of website talking about? The document already to you?
Yes.
No, you can only upload the document. I don't think it'll be on website.
These are not, just anybody document. And the document, let me mute you this weekend.
Because people are listening and they want to know. Mm-hmm. You are muted, though.
Instead of me muting you, I muted myself.
Yeah, sorry.
So sorry. So the documents here, these are public documents, but it's not yet public. Some of the documents that are yet to be signed, I'm not going to read them. We're not going to say anything about them. Even though they may be public documents, but they are still with the people there. For example, the document that United Nations is supposed to receive, the document that's supposed to be signed by President Joseph Boakai, the document that's supposed to go to the President of the United States, the document that is already before Fonati Kofa as Speaker of the House of Representatives, the document that is before Senator Yombli Kanga Lawrence as the President pro tem. And again, one of the interesting things in this thing here, the documents to be signed for the House of Representatives is going to be signed by Fonate Kofa. The document that's going to be signed by the Senate is going to be signed by Jeremiah Kun. Yes. It's so interesting. So Jeremiah Kun, the one going to sign the document for the Senate because he's the president of the Senate. Now, Fonate Kofa is the head of the Liberian legislature because he is the how you call it, the Speaker of the House, and that's why when you're having the State of the Union, the House presides over that process. Even when you are doing inauguration, the Speaker of the House presides over it because the House of Representatives, they are the people representatives. So we are going to be leaving Melbourne for a minute, but Melbourne, when you come back, like you just did, any question, whether you get from the Liberian people or yourself, just ask me. I will be more than happy to expand on it, to provide more clarity to our people.
Good, because you know, our people, they always listening, and they always follow us, especially some of them who feel that maybe they don't want to call in, they don't want to text, they don't want to talk, or something after the show. They question about maybe why you didn't ask this question, why you talk about this. So thank God I said that. So after the news,
and then again, maybe if we are allowed, if we are giving the green light to publish the document, we will. But at this point, we're not going to do that. The people then that's supposed to sign whatever they're supposed to sign, people that's supposed to do whatever they're supposed to do, when people definitely doing their thing, so that it can look like this is a joke. We can't just publish things just like that. And it wasn't actually sent to us for us to publish it, for us to educate our people, to give them information so that they fear, to eliminate their fear, their concerns. People who think say about how the code going to look like, who's going to be judging us, who are the people. Even this can give some ease now to people like Prince Johnson. So it's not going to be just a Liberian thing. People that just hate Prince Johnson, I think that it's just about Prince Johnson. So Prince Johnson will know now that this day we're not going to be just Liberian people. Other people from other countries, from the United Nations, and not just going to be international people too, like white people. You think ECOWAS will provide from the judges, United Nations, African Union. So this thing looks so unique, so clear, and so clean, to the extent that people should not even be afraid of anything. And President Boakai, if he will do anything that will go down in history as one of the best things in terms of his legacy, this will be one of them. This will be one of them. So before we go, somewhere, go and ask a question. Yesterday, we told you, I say, me, I don't want to be coming here every day because to be fasting at the same time, be doing show every day is tough. And I say, I got to get paid $15 per hour. 2 hours, that $30. That was when we're asking whether people pay the $30. That $30, for yesterday, we had about, we have 5 or 4. 4 days were paid for, right?
I think we'll have up to 5. I think 5. Yes. Yeah.
So 5 days already been paid for. We already done 2. Today is the 3rd day. So,
and that got nothing to do with our Friday tradition, just so they know that you're fast.
Yeah. So the thing here now, Monk, I already I'm already in for the third one. So I got 2 more days. If I receive the other pay there, I will come back. If I don't receive it, I will just leave it with you and Melbourne and other people there and focus on my facts. Because I can't be doing free job for your regular time Ramadan again, where I'm supposed to focus
Yeah,
on
what you
facts
supposed to be focused and relaxing, and then
and
you're doing
relaxing. I'm
experiment.
here again doing the people job. So that's what we said. You know, if the people want me to stay here, there are 15 that somebody different 15 people say can pay for that thing. $15, $15, $15, $15 times 2, right? 30 people can pay for it.
Yeah,
One time, finish.
terrible. I tell you, less than 2 cups of Starbucks coffee. That's the easiest way. Just see it that way.
Mom, while we await our guys to come back, you know, we have something going on, and I think people are overdoing things. In as much as we should hold the government accountable, should hold Joseph Boakai accountable, but we should have some respect for each other. Some Unity Party people are getting angry because of being criticized. I saw one of them posted President Weah's picture and said that breaking news, the President John Weah is dead. That's bad. That's not politics. That is sheer stupidity. You can't do that. The last time when the sedition put President Kennedy Joseph Boakai picture on the casket, we condemned it. We told them it was wrong. We told them they shouldn't be doing that. And for you to do the same thing, that is not good. You can't be doing that. And this is 6 years. This is going to be 6 years that you have to defend Joseph Boakai in the government. So today we saw you guys, some of you guys posting George Weah picture, say he's dead. The next time you want to see Cummings picture, if Cummings and the CDC, NHC people then start to speak out, you're going to be making everybody to die before their time. Nobody's going to die. Those people too who are engaged in posting Joseph Boakai picture saying that, Joseph Boakai is dead. You can't be doing that. That's not politics. That's been very irrational and stupid. Some of you claim to be educated, to be mature, to be intellectuals, but yet you do funny stuff. I think that's bad. I think that's wrong. That's dirty politics. In fact, that is stupid politics. That's not how you do things. Somebody said we did too. And I'm not sure when we did that. Nobody on SKTV have ever said somebody is dead. No. We haven't done that. Some of you are the, liars and the chicken brain people that we've been referring to all along that wouldn't have one-dimensional way of thinking simply because we did not support Joseph Boakai. Then obviously you just have to lie and say everything about us. We have never pray for anybody to die. When reported Joseph Boakai being sick, you say, oh, you're praying for Joseph Boakai to die. Oh, Secretary Joseph Boakai will die tomorrow. Oh, SKTV is reporting Joseph Boakai dead. You are the brain dead people. Your brain cannot function properly because you're so consumed in your partisanship to the extent that you have no sense of reasoning to understand things, to differentiate politics from your personal thinking. We will criticize Joseph Boakai. And God forbid, if Joseph Boakai got down again with his sickness, we would report it. If he goes to the hospital, we'll talk about it. If you're going to call that, we call him dead, then that's on you. We are not responsible for your limitation. And we pray that you will, recover from your being brain dead, so you can at least be able to understand things what it is. Liberia is very polarized. Our country, we have a lot of people that went through a lot during the war, and they are sense, to recover. They haven't recovered. They still got some, post-war trauma affecting their brain. So they don't even understand. That's why when they come here, I like to actually give them some attention to educate them, to teach them. SKTV reporting Joseph Boakai being sick is not report of being dead. No, that's not what it means. Especially for a woman to say, oh, you did that too. We never, and we will never do that. Maybe that's what you want, but we will if that happens. We don't want to be the carrier of bad news. If you've been following SKTV, we provide information to our people, regardless of what it is. But we are not fan of carrying bad news. But some of you want us to do that. You want us to do, be carrying bad news about people. No, we don't do that. We are going to keep doing our job. What is wrong is wrong. What is bad is bad. What is good is good. Nobody, whether you're a sedition or Unity Party person, nobody should be posting a picture of any of our leaders, pronouncing them dead while they are still alive. That's wrong. We can't do that. That's wrong. You people, look at the other ones. I said Boakai was dead. Maybe I say your dad was dead, not Joseph Boakai. Our president is still alive. If your dad didn't pass away, you'll come and announce it. We can help you to announce it for you. Somebody picking in can just come. When you see them, they look so malnourished, so sorrowful. But when you get them data to come and distract, they will come and just do that. Yeah, if your papi didn't pass away, just let us know. We'll announce that one. But Joseph Boakai is alive. He's the president of the Republic of Liberia. Time that SKTV announced, the death of our president. Never. We can't do that. If that's what you're praying for, not so fast. Take your time. Once, we get to that, we will do that. But, Monk, before we get back on the radio, what's going on with our country, man? Why people are so limited? And when are we going to really get back to our senses?
Well, I don't know how soon it's going to be, but it's a generational thing. We got a different country. You got a whole generation of youth today, the vast majority of the population. that you can listen to some of the callers, some of them they try to see things happening, but the vast majority of them are yet to question it. So it's going to be a tough fight. That's why you tell people you can tell the future of a country based on a generation and the kind of a down payment that has been made into the future. So when I hear people saying, "Oh, Liberia will rise again, the country will do better," I'll be thinking like, "How? Just show me how." And I'm yet to see a single person or politician for that matter that can give me a direct roadmap as to how we get better. And it keep look Seku, don't even forget about politics. Look at the way how people can just take lives in Liberia like it's nothing. That you
Yeah.
just see an angry mob can get more someone to death. Look, you saw the video like they had this kid sitting on the floor like a bed of ants. You know that personal ant that can when it bite you.
Mhm.
They told him to put his hands up and sit in the ants with attention
When?
part of the body. I shared that video when you look in your inbox. I
Was
gave
it
it.
today?
I think it was yesterday. Double check it.
Wow.
Look, that country, man. I don't know. You have no idea, Cebu. Sometimes you want to give up on that society I live. You will have every reason to give up, and people will just walk their way scot free. It's a culture of impunity. So sometimes it's not only about the politics, just the way of life. You see, politicians come from the very same society. So like, if you can make, I want to say the family when you were coming up, they taught you basic civic in school that the family is the most important unit in society. Because if the family is better, the community will be better. When the community is better, the county will be better. And if the county is better, the country will be better. If you got people that can take justice into their own hand and just kill people for no reason or inflict torture on them in broad daylight, and people are going to support it, why do you think something is going to change in that country anytime soon? Especially for those that are in leadership as well. Impunity, whether it's corruption, whether it's stealing public resources, whether it's the disregard for laws and the constitution. I mean, come on, Seko, we are going anywhere for now. Maybe I don't know it might happen in my lifetime, but I'm just not optimistic about that. People can say, "Oh, Morgan can sound like a doomsday prophet." Like my brother, I'm a realist. I'm a pragmatist. I don't believe in sensational. I don't believe in emotion. I'm looking at the reality. You can be optimistic all you want. You can be hopeful all you want, but hope is not a strategy. There are things that you must do that will tell you say you will be better 5, 10 years from now. If you can do that, you want me to believe that you'll be better. Okay, show me how. Maybe you're a magician. I know it won't happen in the real world. That I know for sure. I put that video in your inbox. I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. Just scroll back.
Wow.
Let me see if you can find it.
No,
I
no,
will.
no. I'll find it. Unless you want me to play, we can play it later.
Yeah, you can get an audience of this. The old lady situation was just one episode. The other one I sent to Seku, I think you can play for the audience. Maybe I think you get a few seconds. It's happening
Um,
all over the country.
yeah. I don't know, people.
I spoke with
No,
a man.
you didn't send it to me. Maybe send it to Steve.
Okay, hold on. I think I sent it to Steve. Hold on 1 second here. Let me do this quick. Yep, just 1 second here.
Melbourne, I think Melbourne says it's back. Let me see here. Okay, we are back.
All right.
Melbourne, thank you. Thank you. I just read the. So, let me see here. Mongo, later on. Yeah, so send it to me when you have it. So, Melbourne and the Liberian people want to say thank you to you guys, and especially special thanks to Melbourne and the entire, you know, team out there. Truth FM 96.1, from Lai to Unel to all the other people over there. I want to say kudos to you guys for doing what you're doing and for the developmental agenda of Truth FM that we have been seeing it, we've been following it, and we wish you all the best. So, Melbourne, I wanted to just read a little bit of something that I saw that could actually be added to our conversation. They said the language of the code, English is the official language of the court. And in its communication with parties, persons participating in proceedings have the right to speak their native language when requested by any person participating in the proceeding, the court must provide qualified interpreters and transcribers. Isn't that good? If somebody say, "Well, me, I can't understand English. I can't speak English. I can't, express myself in English. I can't talk my story in English. I can't tell whether you are a victim, whether you are a witness, whether you are a perpetrator or perceived perpetrator. You have the right to say, I can't speak English." They will help you. They will provide somebody to help you to explain to the world what you say. Is there the rules of evidence and procedure? Let me see. There's somebody that joined us. I'm not looking at our screen. Okay, Steve is here. So let me just read this particular portion because I just feel it's interesting. So that way we can jump into the conversation. It says rules of evidence and procedures. The rules of evidence and procedure will be established by a consensus of the entirety of the court. That means now one person will kind of say, this is how they are going to be consensus of the entirety of the court. They must comply with international standards of due process, including but not limited to a minimum procedural standard, procedural safeguards. The rules of evidence and procedures of the court shall be published in 5 newspapers in the Republic of Liberia and made available to persons upon request. I just wanted to add that there. So there will be no surprises. The rule, the procedure, the process, everything. They say it must meet in, international standard to make sure that nobody is surprised. Nobody is taken so there's no secret in it. So that the process can be accountable to the Liberian people and can be transparent to the Liberian people. And they say it must be published in 5 newspapers. That means everybody will get access to it. And then not only that, if you don't have access to it, it should be provided to everybody who asks for it. Let's say Truth FM will say, you know what? You inform the court, we want the process, we want the procedures, we want the document. We want to make sure that we have it on Truth FM so we can educate the Liberian people. It must be available, it must be made available to you guys. Isn't that sweet? So, Steve, welcome. We are here today. Like Mo would say, today we are just being, educational. We are teaching our people, understanding the whole process, procedures, structure, how people are going to be appointed, who's going to be appointed, who's going to be making the appointments, who is qualified, and who cannot serve in that court. So those are the conversation today we are going on. And again, we ask our people, if you have any question, just call and ask us. If we can actually answer you today, we'll have an answer for you. We'll have an answer for you,
Sekou, I put a video in your inbox.
All right, yeah, no problem. I will get to it and then we will play it later on. So Steve, welcome. Mong, I think you wanted to say something when we read the first portion before we went for the news bulletin. You wanted to get a take.
Yeah, the thing was, we promised yesterday we were going to do the whole asset recovery and the war crimes code together. But I said, Ali, you go first with the war crimes code, giving the methodology and things that will be done. And then later, after we come back on the radio, then we're going to continue with the asset recovery, the same rules, the same international standard. Because this thing is looking like a wish hunt. 3 hours ago, Akaras Gray posted something, a writ from the courts, that Joseph Boaga was pressuring the court. I don't know how true it is. We will authenticate that information. to drop charges against one of the members on the asset recovery team. They call her Mema Robson. And he came with documentation to prove or letter from the court or read about property theft. Can you imagine someone that is accused of property theft on an asset recovery team? So we promised to do some little deep dive into the whole asset recovery, but let's still go ahead because he just got on and then we can take him from there.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Connor, good evening, good afternoon to our listeners and our viewers. Those of you in Liberia on the radio will say thank you. You know, I I have some sober reflections, and for me, I will not dignify certain people. You know, Mr. Connor, you order, you know your size, what you can wear in clothes.
Yes.
Whether women or men, if you work right now when you get paid, and you know that you, Mr. Connor, can wear large or medium. But in the name of sexy, whether you are a woman or you are a man, you go to the store and you buy small with your own high-end money. Now somebody buy it for you, but not give you. But you yourself take your money, you go, you buy small, and you wear it. I so argue with you. I supposed to argue with you again. You who in conflict with yourself. That means they'll argue with you again. So these people, when someone else can start writing, oh, Sekou, he said it, SKTV said it. Let me say this. I will never argue with some of them. Because when you go on some of their pages, you know, and you just see them like what you said, you know, somebody who know their own size, they go and buy different size. That means they hear something not correct inside. Whether you woman or you man. So I'm not wasting my time with you. Because if I waste my time with you, I will be wasting precious time that I could use to benefit other people who want to learn, who want to be educated. They know that we never say on SKTV Joseph Baka was dead or Joseph Baka should die. They know that. But because they themselves, they are confused in themselves and about themselves. So they go around and want to confuse the public, whether you man or you woman. So those people then they're not important. But let me get to the issue here. I sent you something on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So
Yes. And the
you
reason,
not question. Some people send me some stuff too. I will be looking at that. Then I saw your
and
own.
the reason I sent you that on WhatsApp is because my attention is drawn to those particular nominations. And the reason my attention is drawn to those particular nominations is because it doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense that normally if Joseph Boakai nominates people, Mapu, you're listening, oh, if Joseph Boakai nominates people and it goes on the executive mansion website and the Senate follow the procedure, but in that communication, Joseph Boakai wrote a letter according to them to Yombli for Yombli then to expedite the process to confirm those people. Well, I don't know if that those nominations are on a website or on the executive mansion website. And if they are not there, let me tell you the reason why they're not there is deliberate. If they're not out there in the public, it's deliberate. You know why they will not be out there in the public? Because number 4 on that list is Darrell Dillon office staff. They are pushing their people on a cover and forcing them to be confirmed. Why? Look, let me say this. The UPS then who getting vexed, those who supported Joseph Boakai, those who stood in the rain, those who stood in the sun, and other Liberians. Your senator then, your BB people then, who you look up to as God, what are the Dillon or the Young? They're confirming their own people that on cover here. So maybe say the names on our list, maybe FKTV need to publish it so that we can have the executive mansion. If they're not on the mansion website, why the name not on the executive mansion website? The Liberian people need to know. Why the sneaky names on a cover to push Youngly and the Senate to nominate them or to carry on a confirmation hearing behind closed door? Why are they doing that? Number 4 on that list, that Darrell Dillon office staff. Let Darrell Dillon come and say that loud. So to my fellow UPS, why some of you guys are not getting jobs, some of our board are not getting jobs. They stay passing around the town wearing coats who are giving us a hard time and writing funny thing there. The reason why you're not getting job, my brother and my sister, is because Dillon are pushing their own people in here. That you're not becoming a deadbed. You're nothing, you're nobody.
All right.
So it's interesting also because Joseph Yuma Boakai knew on that. I've been trying to compare the signatures. Normally, Kula Kufana will post it. So I've been trying to also see where are those nominations out there in the public? Why are they sneaking those nominations?
So yeah, so I mean, we have a lot to cover today. The information, yeah, I received that information earlier this morning when around like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning our time here, but I didn't prioritize it because of simple reason. Whether it's the Unity Party people, whether it's other people from different political parties, or the regular Liberian people, nobody seems to care about anything, Steve. If the Liberian Senate can confirm Francis Numali and the Liberian people sit there, the opposition community sat there and said nothing. The CDC lawmaker said nothing. All the nonsense and color grading going around, let it pressurize their lawmaker then to stand up, at least for one, to reject some of those shady characters who have been appointed and confirmed by the Senate. We haven't heard anything from opposition senators. Let alone go and appoint everybody in your family that they appoint Monikati. As long as Liberian people are happy with it, I don't care. Let alone go and appoint himself so he can serve in both organ, in both areas. Dillon can be a senator, Dillon can also be minister. Dillon, the business. Normally can appoint anybody she wants to appoint. That are government. That are government, and there's no distinction between those guys from the rescue team, the ones that are in the legislature and the ones that are in the executive. They're all the same. In fact, some of the guys there in the House of the Senate, they are even more effective in working for Joseph Boakai than the one then that the so-called one that they're appointing them as minister and all other people. Joseph Boakai government is controlled and ran by people in the Senate. The likes of Prince Moi, the likes of Darrell Dillon, Yomli Kanga Lawrence, Prince Johnson, all the people then that were in the rescue team, they were given titles, manager, chairman for this, chairman for that. They stayed campaigning, and they were all given portion to make appointments. I saw a lot of names that came from Yomli Kanga Lawrence. But I don't fault her. I don't think she's doing anything wrong, because you know what? That's what the Liberian people want. If they don't want it, if they have problem with it, Liberian people, they will resist it. And we have no opposition in the country. So everything that is going on right now, everything Joseph Boakai and those guys in the Senate are doing, nobody to tell them, nobody's there to tell them you are wrong. So you and I, Steve and Monk and Maybon and everybody else, or social media or other media outlets, our joy, we wanted to flag it, to tell them what is right and what is wrong. Action is up to them. Let me tell you something, Steve. Liberia, this Liberia we have today, Liberia is not a serious country. Liberia is now a serious country. We don't have a lot of serious people in leadership. And people who are serious-minded people are not respected because they don't get money and they don't get position. Even common people don't respect them because you know what? They got nothing to give it to them. They got no job to offer to them because they got no money to give it to them. So serious-minded people are not taken serious. bunch of jokers, corrupt-minded people are the ones that are running the country, and they are the ones that are respected in the country. You look at the composition of the leadership. Look at some of the nomination. Look at some of the nomination. So, access recovery, justice, this will, that will. It's all joke and confusion. The only good thing that I am saying, and I think if that work, if that goes through, will be the only legacy so far for Joseph Boakai will be the whole war and economic crimes court. Everything else in terms of the governing system, the money thing, the appointment, the delete and the deleting and posting people names, giving two positions to one person, giving one position to two people, confusing themselves, and also going for tenure position. Everything that they are doing, they only prove that Joseph Boakai was not ready. And Joseph Boakai is not in control. In fact, SKTV is informed that in the coming days, the MDR will come out with some position. And it's not going to be friendly. But we are told to keep some of the information and not allow them to let it out. And as I speak to you, serious conversation going on. Some people in the MDR are saying that if Jeremiah Kun signed the document, as I told you guys, the people, they already have this document in their possession. Jeremiah Kun is supposed to sign for the Senate as president of the Senate.
Yep.
Fanatic Kopa is supposed to sign for the House of Representatives. MDR people are saying if Jeremiah Kun signed the document, they will expel him from their party. You're having the conversation, you're having meeting on it. The SKTV can bring all the news, but
So Jeremiah will become government boom.
Yeah, so now Jeremiah will be.
Jai normally that government boom.
I don't know about Young Blue.
No, normally that government boom. Yes, you understand. No. Normally that government boom.
I don't even know what is government boom, man.
Normally that government boom. She only rescue Ende or rescue grandma, whatever it is. She government boom. She ain't get political party. Government, they don't have government boom.
Okay, let me say this to you, Steve. Wow, people are listening. There are certain things I just let to put it out there, let it hear. So when they see it, they can say they didn't know about it. Jeremiah Kun is getting slapped from both sides of his ear. Unity Party people fighting very, very hard to isolate him.
Yeah.
They are fighting very, very hard to isolate him. At the same time, the MDR people, because of Prince Johnson's whole war and economic crime code concern, they think Jeremiah Kun betrayed them. They believe Jeremiah Kun betrayed the founding father and the owner of MDR, who is the godfather and the kingmaker of Nima County, the Honorable Senator Prince Yelube Johnson.
Don't really laugh, man.
So they feel betrayal. They feel, they feel betrayed by Jeremiah Kun. They feel like Jeremiah betrayed them. And they believe that they should expel Jeremiah Kun from their party. And at the same time, the Unity Party people believe that John Malcolm does not represent their interests, and they are also a concern. Why are you laughing? You want me to talk? Okay. All right. Let me not say that. Let me not go to that other
Yeah.
because Melbourne and Steve are already laughing. And
Yeah, I want to move on.
also, my $15 per hour thing the people refused to pay. Now me and Melbourne we met yesterday. We had a conversation. You see, Melbourne was late today, but Melbourne said I'm not telling a secret. But I can tell you, 5 people pay us yesterday, but they wouldn't pay me. But me, I have to pay Melbourne for my own pay. Can you imagine? Melbourne not fasting. How can Melbourne taking my breakfast money, my man?
Don't mind. I want to say won't be deep on my.
But you know what though? My man,
Don't mind.
Melbourne like that.
You know,
Let me
you
say
know
this.
that the Christian, that the Christian who can eat the fast more food are in there.
Melbourne know the Quran too, and you know the Bible. The
Don't
Quran
mind that.
Melbourne sent to me yesterday, my man, and that's small thing.
Melbourne about the cook. Let me tell you right now, Melbourne is a trained Baptist cook.
Is a trained religious takun. They may know both English and Arabic. They know both Quran and the Bible. So
and now what the man say he wanted. Like what the man say he want Joseph Boga decomposition. That the position behind the Bible channel.
By the time I saw the Quran verses and the preaching to me, my brother came to me and said, I said, straight, they don't want I gotta share it with him.
You put yourself together straight.
They made it so spiritual.
You put your life together straight.
I put my life together straight. I'm gonna even waste that.
No, but Mr. Clay, also real note in America we're laughing. This morning
you gotta have, infuse on him.
This
thing is crazy.
This morning I posted on my page, and I said, okay, to the Liberian people, y'all get ready for the drama. The one and what been happening, I just warm up. I just warm up. Y'all remember today, the MDR, the Unity Party, the government boom, which is normally Delon and a group. Y'all get ready for the drama between them. Let me tell you something. When your common interests that keep you together with someone or that bind you in any kind of group is against another person, when that person is no longer there, you will have to come up with another common interest. And the fact that John Weah is no longer in the picture, all of the hiding that they've been doing in the shadow in the name of rescuing Liberia and saving Liberia, they will expose themselves, they will fight themselves, they will hurt themselves, and they will kill themselves. Yeah, I'm deliberate on the word I'm using. They will kill themselves. Y'all watch and see. Y'all get ready for how you can call it May 10 election then, and filling the other one election then. So, y'all get ready for it. They will hurt themselves. They will. Because their intentions were never good from the beginning. It was all about you go gang up and remove somebody. They had no good plans. It was all about jealousy. It was all about lies and propaganda. That's why you see they're acting the way they're acting. Bunch of shameless people who came together in the name of they want to do what is right. They are undermining themselves every day every hour, every day. How do you sit there? You're saying you want better. Which one of your then when you get talk, then you get very. How do you pass around and all of you sitting in the Senate, you'll see Delon, you'll see Joseph Yuma Boakai appointing a group of people who are serious shady character people, most of them calling their asset recovery team, and you ain't saying nothing. None of you saying anything because it suits your. But if that was Joey today, you'll be making noise. You're not. That mindset is not a good mindset.
So I want to ask Melbourne, do we have are we good or we stay making the still working on the
Okay, so let me see. Yes, I think we are still working on, because if you're not getting me clear, because when I'm on, then that means, according to you people, that means you receive some feedback that tells you that we are still working, and we are working on, maybe for now until Friday. By the grace of God, everything will be okay, and yes, indeed, then we will begin to take calls
You
and
want to
or
try?
maybe interact with our people back
You want to
home.
try 1 or 2 calls? Try. Let's see. 1 or 2 calls. Let's see if our people can. Because I hate to isolate our people when we're having these kind of.
Yeah, seriously, especially with the kind of my topics, because these are the kind of my topics that our people, they are very interesting or have interest in. So 0778-339-682, that's the number to call. I don't know exactly where are you this evening. Maybe you already found your way home, or you are finding your way home. Maybe you out of the capital city, and you are in the other counties trying to do your decoration. To this caller, hello. Yeah, my brother. Go ahead. Good evening. What's the name and from where you join us?
My name is Chuck and I'm joining from a user residency. Therefore, I hope they will not be like yesterday. Let me find a cut me off. Well, I'm a teacher again. People are moving and they want into the presidency. They want today for people to know the kind of person they are. Like,
Hello. 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 We're talking Devontae. You go to Devontae. Hello to this caller. Yeah, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us. Some of you, I don't know why you just combative. What happening? Go ahead, Chief. Go straight to the issues. All right. You guys are to that says you're calling to that you want to. That's another thing. Send the people they want says you're talking. You are said to you want says you're calling. Hello to this caller. Yeah, my brother. Go ahead. Good evening. Hello. 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 Hello.
People they're not going.
Okay, I want you to respect the people and go straight to the issue that been bring or maybe that been discussed. Not for you to go to Kumis. What Kumis got to do with with what we're discussing?
Okay, thank you. The one thing Kumi got to do is before Kumi is the one that started.
No, election finished, my brother. Election go ever since.
Hold on, remember, let you talk. Let you talk. He said, the one that doing what? Let you hear that. Let you hear that.
You see, the problem with the bureau, they're war. But then we look our people there in studio. No, they say, spend the talking. You know, what level, they can only afford the kind of person you are. There's nothing tangible you put in studio there.
What am I paying for?
All right, thank you. So, even the great American are even 100% developed. People still talk. People still disagree. Hello, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us? Go ahead, Chief.
Thank you for the show. You know, Lagambo will get on no set.
Simple thing, my brother. They put bring topic. You just go there and respectfully disagree.
They're convinced. For me, I don't call about that. I don't call to the Bible. Listen to the show all the time. The other terror that bring Johnson send it back with Joseph Waka. The other terror. Bring Johnson, well, you're not going from chair to chair. You won't go walk out and jump for it and Joseph Waka between the law. What a minute thing they're allowed.
What's the Prince Johnson? Even said that if I Joseph Waka, let me pick in a course.
Joseph Waka, 2, 3 points on one position.
Exactly.
They not bring anywhere on the show that we listen to. Get it there. And I walk back go to talk about
my brother, that's the country, man. Liberia, even when they not pay for the next 6 months, they will still they will still support and stay back. That's the kind of country we have. Today's caller, good evening.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, my brother, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us?
Maybe you take one more after that. I got some call. I got some call here. Very, very important call.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much. You know, I'm listening to the discussion, and for me, I'm not going to say as to whether Sekou and Stephen Lance or say Prince Johnson is satisfied with Waka and other things. But I think now, if they are now saying that Prince Johnson is angry with Waka, then they should apologize to us in the campaign period and told us that Waka would have been remote control. If Prince Johnson was the de facto president for Liberia, people would have elected Waka. But today it is put on the contrary, so it means that every analysis that they made, it has never ever come to reality. They always do it out of sentiment and personal hatefulness, right? Out of personal greed. So I think we'll never ever take their analysis serious in this country.
Say I will not. Say no, not we. Then you get it wrong. 077-833-9682.
Memo, it's okay. I got our Honorable Yeka Kolba here who wants to chip in as well. So yeah, so just drop this call for now. Let's talk to the Honorable Augustine on the radio.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So when you're ready, they can put the Honorable on so that we can.
Honorable Kolba, how are you, sir? Hello? Honorable Yeka Kolba, can you hear me? I think it's okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, yeah, we can hear you. How are you?
Let me say good evening to you both on the show.
Yes, sir.
Steve and Brazilian on the show tonight?
Yes, he's here.
Okay, let me say good evening to all of you both. It's good being on your show again tonight. So I was monitoring your show while driving. Look, the situation we have in the country will be very, very grave. Joseph Boakai is on serious poison. And in fact, you know, Prince Johnson, Chair Malcolm keep giving Prince Johnson the assurance that he will not sign. And our partners are aware that when the time reaches to sign, Jeremiah will want to leave the country. It will become a very embarrassing situation for him. Because he gave our partner the assurance that he will sign the documents. And he had to sign. Because, you know, the vice president will have to sign for the Senate. The speaker will have to sign. The secretary of the Senate will have to sign. And the chief clerk will sign before the secretary of the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
So he keep giving Prince Johnson the assurance that he will not sign the documents and he will make sure the War and Economic Crime Code don't come. But let me say this to Prince Johnson.
Wow.
Jeremiah lying to you. Jeremiah is lying to you. Jeremiah have met those people and they have showed Jeremiah all the evidence that he was supposed to be placed on session. He and Thomas Fowler was supposed to be placed on session. I've said it on your radio before and I want to say it again. Jeremiah will take part in it because Jeremiah said he don't trust Prince Johnson. Because you remember one time when Jeremiah wanted to be senator, Prince Johnson got on the radio and said Jeremiah couldn't roll.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah couldn't roll. He stole enough money. He wanted to come spend it. Jeremiah said when he gave Prince Johnson money, it was when Prince Johnson campaigned for him. So he said Prince Johnson is very, very inconsistent. He's not consistent when it comes to anything. So the only way to do it is to get him off the political stage. And to get him off the political stage is for the War and Economic Crime Code to come that I am supporting because I want to go and generate myself. So you see, people are not serious sort of people. I don't need all of this want to vote for these people. I don't need people are coming to divide the government for they and their family to enrich themselves. You know, Steve, let me just say this on the public radio. I decided to use voice on Joseph Boakai on my platform. I will be organizing it. I'm going to tell the Liberia when I'll be having my press conference. I will use voice that people least expect to hear. I will use it on Joseph Boakai. And let me tell you why I will use voice on Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai is very, very less basic to the point where somebody that insulted me, he appreciated the person to go visit him, not only visiting him, but they took the picture and put on the executive mansion website. Like that issue was very, very important. And I will appreciate Joseph Boakai for voting for Joseph Boakai and making him president. The words I will use on Joseph Boakai, I have never used on anybody before. I will do it maybe next week or week after next. I'm trying to plan my press conference for it. Joseph Boakai is an ingrate. Joseph Boakai has become a complete total embarrassment to this country. To the point where Joseph Boakai appointing his girlfriends to position. I will be naming those girlfriends on my show. Joseph Boakai have appointed 3 of his girlfriends. One from Nima County, one from Greco, and one is from Morovia here. And in my press conference, I told him, I said, if Kekrapoto were not dead, I was going to carry a complaint of Kekrapoto. I will tell Lebropo why I call Kekrapoto name. Joseph Boakai is an ingrate. The Lebropo will hear on that. When I read it, I will put it on my page. I'll be on press conference so time. I'm going to tell Lebropo who are Joseph Boakai girlfriends that he employed into office, and I got evidence to prove that are his girlfriends.
What?
And why I will use nasty words on him. Because you are ingrate, you don't have interest in the country. Joseph Boakai just wanted to have the position to say, I become president and behave the way he is behaving. So, what can you get for Joseph Boakai right now? Nothing.
Honorable Kolba, let me ask you this question. You made mention of somebody insulting you and the person going to the president to take pictures and stuff like that. Who is that person? Do you care to share with us?
Oh, the woman on social media to the place and appreciated her and even put their picture on the executive mansion. You see how you put in the woman
on the executive mansion website?
Oh yes.
Seku, yes, I will screenshot and send it to you. I
thought that was just on Facebook. I didn't know that was
no. On the executive mansion website. I guess that was on front of
As we're talking, I come in. Let me park because I'm driving. Let me send it to you so you can put it up. It's on the executive mansion page to show you how Joseph Boakai appreciated a woman for insulting me. The thing I will tell Joseph Boakai, I have not said it to anybody before in my left. And the kind of words are getting ready to use on it. So I'm parked right now. I'm trying to get it and send it to you so you can put it up. So you can see what I'm saying. You know, Seku Joseph Boakai have found your own trouble. What I will use on him, I have not used on anybody before. That's the one I will use.
But Honorable Kolba, you are accusing the president of appointing his, girlfriends. These are serious charges.
I don't want to post your platform when you also do it. I will what is on it? I will say on my platform, I will call their names on my platform. And you follow one of the Kekrapoto woman.
No way. Just stop that. It's okay. We don't want to hear the other one, the rest of it.
Let me ask the honorable Mel a question.
No.
Yeah, honorable Kolba. Honorable Kolba, here's my question to you. I know you've raised up the issue of Jeremiah Kuhn playing double games with Prince Johnson. My question is not about Jeremiah Kuhn, but what say you about the relationship with Prince Johnson and President Boakai, who in fact originated. We had Alan White here on Sunday. He said Joseph Yuma Boakai called him. He did not go out to call Joseph Yuma Boakai. Joseph Yuma Boakai reached out to him. What say you about the current relationship between Joseph Yuma Boakai and Prince Johnson?
No, they don't have a cordial working relationship. Right now, in fact, let me tell you something. There will be a lot of issues coming in 2 weeks between Joseph Boakai and Prince Johnson. Seku, I just said it to you.
Yeah, I saw you coming. Let me.
Yeah, I just said it to you. They post one more picture that she has done something good for the Liberian people who got serious issue in their country. Restaurants going out, people dying with the concern of Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai is aware of the people dying. He's sending a security people to kill people around. Have you posted any of that on social media? I mean, on the executive mansion website? Have you done anything of such? But instead, I don't want to talk about it anymore. I will talk about my platform in 2 weeks. I will address Joseph Boakai for the second time and will be the nastiest one ever in the history of this country. Look, the relationship within Joseph Boakai and Prince Johnson is very, very sour and nasty. The last time they ever met, when you saw that picture, the arrangement was they would give Prince Johnson 100,000 US every month. That's what Prince Johnson requested from our source. Because you know, George Weah, President Dr. George Weah used to give Prince Johnson 50 US every month. That was Jeremiah to our partners in Ghana on the main there on the war economic record. So this time Prince Johnson is stepping up, according to my source. Prince Johnson said he want 100,000 US every month. In fact, he don't want Rocket Mapo again for where because all the Google position finished. All the presidents supposed to put people for them to give him money, Yomli and other people taking no positions. So he don't want to get involved position again. The only thing he want is 100,000 US dollar every month. So they want to source this money. They want to find the money from LPRC and Freeport. And what the place name? LPR 4 different areas. LPRC, Freeport, LRA, and Maritime. Those 4 areas, according to my source, will be dividing the money 25,000 every month. They will put it together and give it to Prince Johnson.
Yeah.
So with them, they were economic it's already serious. Nobody should trouble it. The last what the men were on your show, Dr. Weber on your show. And I said on your show, thank you for keeping in touch, the constant contact. And he acknowledged it. I talk to him every day. And I was informed today by our partners that they are aware that Jeremiah Kun do not want to sign the people and he want to lie to them.
Wow.
Jeremiah Kun may be arrested out of this country.
Hold on 1 second. You mean the vice president of Liberia could be arrested?
Yes.
For what?
He may be arrested out of the country.
For what?
Because they got a lot of evidence on him. They got a lot of evidence on him on the money issue with he and Thomas Fowler. The reason why he was not censored was because of the assurance he gave the people. If we don't live up to that commitment, Jeremiah will not be able to travel to other countries.
Wow.
Yes. Remember what I said to
yeah, man. You're driving, right? Because your voice sometimes you can break. It can be breaking in. Hopefully.
Yeah. I hope you keep the recording. Put it in. And keep it.
Yeah. So
we.
Yeah, we're hearing you, but you're kind of breaking a little bit. You want? Let me hang on and call you right back. Wow. The other breaking news by Bigo.
Yeah, Mr. Kane, I'm about to leave, but let me say this real quick before I leave. The information from Yeke is very, very important, and I will be following from the back end. But it's about to get serious.
Yeah.
So have a good day.
yeah, thank you. So, Monk.
Yeah, I'm here.
But man, what say you, man?
Well, there's nothing strange. We keep saying it on the show all the time. Joseph Boakai is a consummate politician. He been in the game for long. He understands gamesmanship. It might look like he's trying to make some big progress on this thing like War Crown Queen as a recovery, but when you look at his day-to-day activity, it says the complete opposite. When I saw that picture on the Executive Mansion website, I knew exactly what it meant to do. Joseph Boakai believed in retribution. He believed in paying debt. It was a message to Yeke. Let me tell you, everything that Yeke spent more time and research. Yeke put his name on the line for Joseph Boakai. That's why hitting him at the moment. He invested so much thinking that Joseph Boakai was somebody with integrity that could have done better, and it has proven to be the complete opposite. So when it comes to Yeke and Boakai back and forth, Yeke is the one that feels more betrayed. That he think he betrayed that brain poacher by investing so much into Joseph Boakai. When I saw that picture on the Executive Mansion website, like, this old man never ceased to amaze.
Yeah, that means Immediately, they are not serious. They just playful.
Yeah, it's a logic here.
Why is that important?
Everything Yeke Koluba criticized Joseph Boaga of is the reality, is the truth. Whether it's asset recovery, whether it's not being in control, whether it's about the Senate interfering with his nomination process. So if the old lady is going to come and rebuke Yeke, why would Joseph Boaga want to take picture of her and give her that kind of a notoriety? That's a question of common. You will ask yourself from a common sense standpoint. So it tells you that Joseph Boaga is not interested in doing what is right. That the message he's sending, that screw Yeke, I still got people that believe in that support me, because that's the question you're going to ask yourself.
But how do you equate that lady's support to that of Yeke? Who is that lady? What is she? What does she bring to the table to make Joseph Boaga president? Nothing.
It's not about her status. It's about a message to Yeke. She's a regular, everyday, ordinary Liberian. If she had not have made such a statement, there is no way they would have entertained her by making an official visit or putting her picture on the website of the e-mention. What he's actually doing is he's sending a message he's giving Yeke Koluba the middle finger. That's what it's all about. Because you ask yourself, if Yeke was lying on Joseph Boaga or saying things that are not in reality, okay, it makes sense. But everything Yeke says is the truth. So if this lady is going to attack Yeke, why would Joseph Boaga want to entertain her? Because he's telling Yeke, the elections are over, screw you, bro, I'm done with you. You invested your time in research, but this politics, this is a game. You can live with the rest. And Yeke was able to come out early to criticize him. So that is a way that his way of paying back to Yeke. That's the message. And Yeke understand that. People say Yeke a rebel and he crazy, but I think Yeke can think more than 75% of our lawmakers from my own assessment. Because he can read these kind of subtle messages and he can get them really clear. He understands the law better than them. I don't know. Yeke is way smarter. We have a much higher IQ than most of our lawmakers. I believe so.
So this is the lady, right? I didn't see this. I thought it was just on Facebook, but I didn't know this thing was actually on the Executive Mansion website. And they say earlier today, President Boaga met with Mine Now Gotolo, a staunch supporter and admirer of the president. Mine Now became famous for her caution to critics. Boaga that baby. Amen. So there's no serious thing to put on our website. Only this. But you think President Boaga is aware of these things? Anyway, he posted for the picture. So, but because I was going to ask the question because I can't imagine the president will even
entertain this lady.
Entertain this lady simply because she made up. This is exactly what happened. Even some of the nomination, this is exactly what's happening. There are people who are so childish. There are people who have no clue, who have no idea whatsoever how to run a government. I mean, they just focus on trivial things that really don't matter. This woman didn't do anything important that could actually give her this kind of recognition she's getting because she's insulted Yeke frisky, Yeke that. Why should we even take a picture, take the president to come? I bet you, Mong, you go to Liberia right now.
No, he will not meet with you under no circumstances. They won't even give you the chance to see him. No,
well, by the time you start talking nonsense right now and making it to look like a Joseph Boaga is everything, then definitely you'll be given the recognition and respect. This is embarrassing.
In days the country people believe that will do better. Like you gotta be a joke. And second, the sad news is the lady who was more to death, that old lady. I think finally she has given up the ghost. Are getting some a message that she
I saw the message about that. But I mean, I saw that lady. The way she was looking in the hospital, she was not looking,
she was already old. The body
not looking too good. But the fact that people were even brave to put their hand on that lady, that is scary. Yeah. So, Monk, before I leave, today is the third day, right, of Ramadan.
Yep.
So we I got paid for 5 days. So I got 2 more days. And when that 2 more days expires, then you're on your own.
I know. The contract must be renewed for 30 days.
Yeah.
A lot of people watching today on Facebook. I mean, up to 549 from what I'm seeing on my end. Yes, so that's a simple thing. I mean, we could just raise the remaining 26 days or 25 days right here with the kind of people watching. I mean,
Bro, depending on what the people want to do. Let me see something. I want to see the Facebook, the YouTube. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you say because you say 500, that's a lot of people.
I'm saying 550 from my end. I don't know what you're seeing on your
YouTube, right?
No,
but on our main screen here, we're seeing like a 670. So that means YouTube usually got some good people watching too.
Okay, yeah.
YouTube must have some good numbers. Let me see here. How much is this? I want to make sure we know what's going on YouTube. Okay.
On serious country, man. We're not going anywhere anytime soon, man.
Yeah, man.
So
yeah, you have 120 people on YouTube. So yes. So that means most people watching on.
And Sekou, that video that I sent you, I want you to play for the audience, please.
Yeah, let me do that.
It's the same thing with the older lady. It's just the exact same old thing about this mob justice and people just taking other people's lives like there's nothing and walking away with impunity. It's almost like a national thing now. It's all over the country. It's not only restricted to a particular region in the country. It's all over. Yeah.
You say you resend it to me?
Yeah, in your inbox, in your messenger.
Okay, let me see. Yeah, man. My people, what kind of country is this? What did you do about it will take serious now? What hold on. Okay, monk. Sorrow, my own. Hey man.
Show that video. It's the same old thing that happened to the old lady, and it's happening everywhere.
But who's doing this to the guy?
Talking about he stole. I know he stole something. I know he stole clothes or whatsoever.
You can say that on the video.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you were hear them talking in the background. It was hard to understand, but that's
I'm seeing the guy being struggling
in a bed of ants and telling him that he shouldn't scratch his skin. That's torture.
This is a human rights violation.
Yeah, that's torture. That country, yeah. Don't know where it takes, man. It's almost like a curse. Your physical mind cannot comprehend it. Yeah.
Wait, let's go. You behind me. I will get it. Yeah, I'm not allowed to be like this. Yeah. So just sit on there. Sit on there. You get it, girl. You get it, man. Come and start yourself. Wait, let's go. You behind me. Keep your hair up. I will die. Just keep your hair up. Keep your hair up. Keep your hair up. Keep your hair up. That's good. Keep your hair up. I cannot hear you. Keep your hair up. You cannot hear you. Keep your hair up. I cannot hear you. Keep your hair up. I hear you. No, let him be up. Let him be up.
What?
Sekou,
I don't know.
Let me tell you something, Sekou.
But this is complete rebel behavior.
Yeah.
This is how the rebel used to treat the people.
It was the same thing you see happen to that older lady, and it been happening. Sekou, let me tell you something. I spoke with a man of God yesterday. I won't call his name, but I will just give a location. He's in the central part of the country. He said recently they have waking up from bed to discover more than 7 unknown bodies just in the community lying down. Most of the time they see these bodies in the morning. He said there was a kid. They said he stole. I know he stole copper or something, right? He said.
So just sit on there. Sit on there. You get it, girl. You get it, man. Come and start yourself. Wait, let's go. You behind me. Keep your hair up. I will die. Just keep your hair up.
Hey, man.
Keep your hair up.
Yeah, hold on. For some reason, I'm having some trouble. Yeah, I'm trying to, I have to take the whole thing out of there. Monk, go ahead. You were saying something very important. I was trying to
I
take
spoke
that.
with a man ago, a couple of days ago. I think it was the day before yesterday. When I was talking to him, he showed me a rifle, like a single barrel. I said, "Wow, man of God, you confused me. I mean, you're a pastor. Why are you carrying an arm?" He said, "I got a pistol and I got a single barrel." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because this country is not something you won't comprehend what happened in the country." He said, "I listen to SKTV all the time." He said, "Like, you guys have no idea what happened. You guys focus on Morovia and the surrounding area as compared to other parts of the country." He said, "What you see happening in Morovia is just like a tip of the iceberg." He said, "We woke up recently. For the past couple of weeks, we have seen more than 7 bodies." He said one of the kids that was killed for stealing, I don't know, they say he stole a copper or whatsoever. He said the kid was killed in an execution style, like they nailed him to a plywood, like the way they nailed Christ to the cross. And they pierced his skull with nail until he
You
died.
serious?
I'm telling you. He said the new thing that they have invented
Where?
now,
We're in that country, in
in
Liberia?
that county, I won't call it specific county, I would say the central part of the county between Bon and Magibi. A pastor, a man of God that's supposed to be preaching. He said the new thing now is when you try to identify the body, they want to accuse you that you have something to do with the person there. So they will just come and get drop bodies all over the place. He said they had discovered 7 in recent time in their community from nowhere. And the one that he saw that really got him afraid was when they used nail and nail a kid, a young man, he said maybe between 18 to 21 years, on a wood, the crucifixion style. He said that was the end for him. So now he carried, and because he said even the kids that carrying motorbike all over the place, they all got guns. And you don't know where the arms are.
I mean, the country is on the top bomb.
Yeah, the country is on the top. But I told you, I said, but that's what happened when you get drugs. Anywhere there is drugs, the next thing that follow drugs is army ammunition because people must protect themselves. The way the country is infested with drugs, the next thing is the whole security thing. So everything you say, I know is the truth. You're not going to lie, but unfortunately, that's the Liberia we find ourselves. And it's just that's just something. Can you imagine that young man what you just saw and think about the old lady that just passed? Look, we in the sad state when it comes to Liberia. So we'll leave it there today, and then tomorrow we'll continue with the transparency, the international framework, and the whole asset recovery thing. Because you did a good job on the whole war crimes code, and Yeke Koluba said everything. They took the gamesmanship, the Prince Johnson factor, the Bwaka, the Jeremiah Kunde, what people signed off for. We told them what was going to happen. And that's why you see Nimnen talking about Bwaka coming with war crimes code at the end of the administration because they want to keep kicking the can down the road, and they are all playing games. I knew very well that the obstacle will come from the Senate. The House might be prone to push for war crime code, but in that Senate, I just don't trust them because they seem to be speaking with the same voice. Their message is kind of coherent when it comes to the Jeremiah Cone, the Tomo Yaya, the Prince Johnson, and other people. I believe there will be some kind of pushback from the Senate if there will be one when it comes to war crime code. And I don't even trust this president. If this president can bring a lady from nowhere just to send a message to Yeke for speaking the truth, it tells me that he's not interested in anything positive. It's just a waste of time. You gamble 6 years of your life. We will live with it and hope that maybe something changed 6 years from now to now. But anyway, that's it.
So can we take a few calls? Maybe
let's take a few calls from here.
Chipping.
I love listening to calls.
So my people, you can call in, tell us what's going on, even though Monk know that okay, we're going to get 2 days here. Huh? So enjoy the last 2 days before I take my break. But yes, this is very serious. I couldn't actually continue to watch that guy being treated that way. Somebody said this should be reported. Definitely, we will report this to the international community. We will report it to human rights organizations. And I think Joseph Nimabwaga should investigate and find out who they are and bring the perpetrators to justice. This is pure wickedness and complete human rights violations. It's bad. It's really, really, really bad. So call in 480-862-0783, or you can call the other number 480-401 2081. Call any of the number, whether it was WhatsApp, whether it's the direct number, you will get us. This is ridiculous. Yeah. Well, I don't know when it happened, but the people can. Okay. Honorable Kolba.
Sorry, I'm on the highway. I'm driving coming.
Yeah, I could tell. Yeah, so much better now. Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm okay, right?
yeah, you're very clear, loud and clear right now.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I was asking you about, some of the allegations you made, especially when it comes to extramarital affairs for a president. That is the big deal. And you say you got evidence.
Yeah, that one I say I'm not going to discuss it on your show. I'll be at a press conference maybe next week. I will put it on my page on when I'm having a press conference. The Yege TV, I'll put on the Yege TV on when I'm having a press conference. But Sekou, let's take for example, go to LTA. The president appointed people to LTA to 10 new positions. You got Patrick Honan going around telling the people that they are the commissioners now. When you still got people that when the people went to court, the court sent for Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai said you're respecter of the law. Joseph Boakai then refused to go there. Then he appointed Karen Masakwa then all to that place. He appointed one Kamara. You can have people in 10 new position. Then you write it. Then they wrote, they made from the presidential office, the minister of state wrote the people that they shouldn't do no spending to LTA. Why in the world you do that? When they have people in 10 new positions, because you send Patrick Honan there like going around taking money from people and telling people say they are the commissioners now. You know, I mean, and say what kind of contract we running? Where we got the regular men from? That we said no. I mean, where you got men for? They said yes. Where we got the regular men from? I said you work on it. We say you work on it only for 12 years. I don't know nothing about governance.
So
wanted to come.
So my question to you now, Honorable Koluba, one of the reasons why President Boakai, Joseph Nima Boakai was elected was because of his experience, his knowledge, his wisdom. But since he got there, we got a lot of confusion, people doing funny stuff, appointing, deleting, appointing two people in one position, appointing one person in two positions, all kind of funny things happening. Does this really prove that Joseph Boakai really know what he's doing and with all the experiences?
No, it's frustrating. It's frustrating, but it's not regretting. The reason why it's not regretting because I'm not going to regret voting for Joseph Boakai. But Joseph Boakai will regret the second I voted for him and use my money, use my time, my cars, my tow trucks that I brought from Europe. Everything had to spoil. The devil woman in the center of Grand Cape County was slept on the road in a porch. She had to be holding me from King George until we came. My two truck, the engine locked. My car engine locked to Lofa County. I would not regret, but Joseph Boakai will regret. It's frustrating. It's not regrettable. I'm not going to regret it. Look, Joseph Boakai do not have no working experience. All the positions Joseph Boakai went to, he only sat down there as a crook and looted the entity. Joseph Boakai was vice president for 12 years. He had ministry and agency honor him. Why can't we start the audit from Madam Sarita? Why can't we start the asset recovery process from Madam Sarita? This is wish hunt. And Sekou, I may be on the ballot 2029. And I believe the Lebronpo, if I'm on the ballot, will vote for me. Joseph Boakai and whole family, the Jojo, then will be prosecuted. Jojo is a millionaire now. Do you know that?
So
Jojo,
quick.
Joseph Boakai Jr. is a millionaire now.
How?
Oh, the man is on the plane every day bringing investors and duping them with the consent of Joseph Boakai.
What?
Duping people. I left from here on the 6th, went to Ivory Coast, we went on the global terrorism something. Jojo arrived business class. You know me, I can't also a little bit to the car play because I get money to rap business class.
So
People are using the resources of this country They are abusing it. Joseph Barker and his children have tried to loot us. And all the people are working with, including the Yomlikanga. Yomlikanga is one of the biggest looters ever in the history of the country. Look, Sekou, if I knew that people were looking, I would rather going to vote for George Weah than to vote for Joseph Boakai. Joseph Boakai has become a disgrace and an embarrassment to the country. Joseph Boakai, Jojo that don't have food to eat. Now Jojo is riding business class. Jojo is a big business.
So hold on. So you saw him in a business class. You guys flew together?
I said him and said Ron is simply together. I challenge him to deny it. We roll or ask her on a sis.
And well,
while I was on my way to Abidjan, I didn't go Joseph Boakai. I went on a global terrorism something. Joseph Boakai and myself can never sit on the same place. The day we sit on the same place, I mean one or other will correct our friend. Now I resolve in my life. I'm in a thing. I mean, I'm on Joseph Boakai for 6 years. Nothing will stop me. And they are taking it for a joke. And we will point out all the ills. One go to LTA. One thing partner on LTA. You got nowhere to send it. Those are tiny positions. Nobody went to court. The court said come. People got right. But Joseph Boakai decided, they post say, let me tell you what Joseph Boakai said. Joseph Boakai said, well, to go well. I don't feel pleased working with them. I will have to pay them up. So you have to pay them up. Why can't you add that money to the elderly children that got problem? Why can't you add that money to increase the nurse's salary? Why can't you add that money to increase the civil servant salary? But because they want to wish hunt, they just want a position to put their family people there to loot this country. How they decide to do, they running after 10 new people. It was only Joseph Boakai. He was vice president of this country. When Eddie brought out 10 new position, and he was saying that, Joseph Boakai said he didn't see President Dr. John Weah here up here. Never talked the time he was vice president. That's true. Joseph Boakai was saying that they were grief and was sleeping. How you will see somebody here when you're sleeping? How you will see John Weah here when you are sleeping?
So Honorable Colbert, going to what we were talking about earlier, people are kind of concerned about that. And when you mentioned that the partners, speaking of the United Nations, United States, and other international community that are concerned about Liberia having war and economic crimes court. If Jeremiah Kung going to be a blockade, Jeremiah Kung going to refuse giving excuses to refuse to sign the document as president of the Senate. Now when they were kind of like create some problem with the international community, but what about Joseph Boakai, who has committed himself publicly that there will be a war in economic crime? Because what would Joseph Boakai, do if Jeremiah Kung refuses to sign the document?
Jeremiah Kung will sign it. Jeremiah Kung will make commitment to the people. Look, if Jeremiah Kung wants this grace, I dare him to not sign it. Sekou, let me say it again. Jeremiah Kung may be arrested all over the country. If you will not be arrested, Jeremiah Kung may not go to all countries that will have to pick him up and take him over.
For corruption?
The deal is done. The deal is done by Jeremiah Kung. Jeremiah Kung will sign it. No, Jeremiah Kung wants to become president. And how can he do the Nima Kante something? He has shown himself already. The point that he made commitment that Prince Johnson will the war economic crime will come. He has embarrassed himself. How can Jeremiah Kung ran out to go Nima Kante is difficult for him?
Yeah, I mean, SKT was informed today that people of MDR they are even having conversation with Jeremiah Kung from their party because of Prince Johnson.
Wow. It's crazy.
It may not be impossible. The possibility is like 80-85%. That's a possibility. But what I know is our partners are aware that Jeremiah Kung not want to stay. Jeremiah Kung do not want to stay to sign the document. When the document reads before the Senate, he will want to do that. He's traveling. I dare him to travel. I dare him to travel. It's a challenge between him and myself. I dare Jeremiah to leave that document and travel.
So it could be picked up.
But Sekou, you are the same one that sent a warning to Jeremiah Koo on this show to watch what he showed up. So it's nothing screen for me here.
He could be picked up at any time.
So what would be the reason for picking him up? Will be like for his involvement with some corruption, money laundering or something?
No, the issue is he should have been censored in the first place. That was 100% sure. And 100%, that information is 100% correct. He should have been censored. But when they met in Ghana, before they got inaugurated, Jeremiah was in Ghana. And I was in Ghana. You know, Jeremiah I met with him after he left. I met with him after he left. Because when I enter Ghana, I use my Ghana number. And my Ghana number, that the word has my Ghana number. And that is what I talk on. I don't use my Liberian number there. Because when I go to rest, I don't want to be disrupted or be disturbed. So I was called and we met. And they asked me some questions. And I told them that it's possible and it is sure that the war and economic crime code will come. And I am one of the lead sponsors of that document from the lower house.
Yeah, so
I'm not doing it because I think I will be exonerated. I'm doing it because precedent need to be set. We need to be prosecuted for the wrong we did in the country to our people. We didn't bring the gun came. But we didn't go on the front line to do wrong to our people, to go and fight the war, the enemy of our own.
So Honorable Kolba, I'm still concerned.
So come on, us. We're in the back.
So I was talking about the whole issue of him being picked up. What's going to be the reason for picking him up?
No, the reason will not be because you refuse to sign the World Economic Crime Code. The reason will be there's a you remember one of the things they told him was there's a UN group, there's an American group that indicted Jeremiah.
Amnesty International.
Thank you. They brought all of that out to him.
Transparency International.
I'm sorry, Transparency International.
Yes.
Transparency International.
Yeah.
Yes, in that amnesty, it's Transparency
International. Yeah, I misspoke.
You know that group is working with our partner 100%. That group can censure you, can ensure that they censure you at any time. So the document that they got on Jeremiah will show everything to him. And Jeremiah was convinced that yes, he was involved with looting the money in the country. He was involved with stealing. He self-admitted that yes, because the evidence is very, very glaring.
So if you're gonna be arrested, it will be for corruption, stealing.
Yes, for corruption. Yes, for corruption. For corruption.
Yeah, because somebody last year, United States, they said that people who are engaged in corruption now, especially that has something to do with the United States, they will not just censor you now, they will also prosecute you.
We read an article right on this platform when they passed that legislation. We already heard that they are not only saying it now, they are going to be enforcing it.
Let me ask you a simple one question here.
Yeah.
Also, because the person are crazy, man, you want people are crazy, man. I don't know what I'm talking.
No, I know you're not crazy about any struggle of imagination. I'm just saying that the people who always accusing you of being crazy tend not to be the crazy ones.
It's correct. Any information I give you on the platform is correct. Don't take it for joke.
I know that for sure.
They will pick up people. They will pick up people because they have observed that the Liberian government do not prosecute.
Yeah.
So they decide to prosecute, and they told him in their face. They told Jeremiah in your face. And let me tell you one secret. And sorry for saying this secret, but Jeremiah can take Prince Johnson over, he will still be prosecuted.
But But what the essence of telling them? Oh, it means that if you do, you don't, you don't. So what happened?
I'm very sorry for saying this. I'm very sorry for saying this, but let me just say it. I don't care what he do, he will be prosecuted. No, Jeremiah can store enough. If Jeremiah can store, if people store in John we are government, maybe it'll be like 10% over Jeremiah.
Wow.
That's how much the evidence is glaring. When you hold the American ambassador saying that people send money to those agencies and go for it, it was Jeremiah then.
Yeah.
But you know, the embassy is a diplomatic people, you know, they can't just come up regularly to say it is Steve or it is Yeke. They was speaking in general.
So,
and they show Jeremiah all the evidence. Yes. And you know what they told him? They were definite to tell him, say, when the ambassador spoke, it was because of these names. They put out the whole listing. Jeremiah saw the listing. It was because of these names that make the ambassador to speak the way he spoke.
So that means when you talk about agencies talking about the way they used to make a budget, send huge money to NSA.
Yeah, put money in the budget to say money to have ministry.
NSA have ministry to these different areas, then where they will go and collect the money. Okay.
Yeah,
but then a lot of people will be arrested for that because
I said there's a listing. Jeremiah go show the listing. I can't call people in right now. On this platform, I myself saw the listing.
Wow.
Okay, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something again. Remember what I'm coming to tell you today and keep the recording. Somehow I will call you name is on that list.
Yeah. Monk, I'm tell you because it's a noise behind you. Yeah, go ahead. You said Samara Walker is on the list?
His name is on that list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, if
I am 100%. Do they have anything more than 100%?
No, 100%.
I am 100% plus sure. 100%. I saw his name on the list. I saw a lot of names on the list.
Samara Walker, and we have Samuel already been sanctioned.
Yeah, but Samuel and partner.
Yeah, that one already sanctioned.
Yeah. Even people in the Senate, their name on our list. Oh, you think that only the former protein alone supposed to be sanctioned? Allow.
Somebody said something to me on Wakolova. I'm going to say this here in this public manner that if some people in that Senate, I wanted to call him, that if they don't be careful, if they try to play with this whole war and economic crime code, their name are also on the listing to be sanctioned, and that possibly include Senator Dillon and Yombly. Is there any truth to that?
I'm not going to call him. I'll stop that far. I just said to you that people from the Senate name on our list, right?
Yeah, because somebody told me this, not too long ago.
Okay, I'm not going to go that far.
Now, if they play with the
Senate,
whole
they will not do it like. Let me tell you something, Steve. That means how they go do it. They will not do it like, because Sekou refused to sign the war economic crime code. They post no. They will just downplay that war economic crime code and start what they're doing. Start releasing essential lists.
And now the sanction is not going to only be about, just sanctioning you, but if you are involved in a corruption that has a link to the United States, they will definitely arrest you.
Yeah, but what the resolve to do?
Well,
how the power resolve to do?
Honorable Kolba, what do you make of the fact that I'm so disturbed about this? And now when we posted it yesterday on our page, we were contacted by some people from the international community to collaborate the information. When we posted that Liberia's new Minister of Internal Affairs is a confessed murderer who came on the radio to say he is the murderer, and he is the nephew of the president. Now he's been not only be appointed, but be confirmed by the Senate. What do you make of the fact that somebody of that character, of that kind of character, is now Liberia International Affairs Minister. You think the international community will see this as slap in the face?
So let me say this to you. Before the embassy speak, there will be a lot of influential group from the US that will start to distance themselves from the internal affair. And we see that they will not sponsor, they will not give their money because they don't trust the leadership of the internal affair. You remember what happened to Prince Johnson when he was appointed and the American embassy came out to say they can't support the security sector anymore when Prince Johnson is the chair on national security?
I remember that.
Okay, keep this recording. Very soon you will see people start to distance themselves. NGOs. Look, that statement made by what they mean
Francis Yimale.
The Yimale that is Joseph Boakai's sister's son. That Joseph Boakai said you have to be the internal affairs minister by all costs. That statement made by him.
Oh, he said that?
Embarrass the internal affairs.
Hold on. The man said that. He just said that?
Yeah. He said you have to be by all costs. They went on the drawing board. Let me tell you what happened. They went on the drawing board. They say they will have to take him to another place. Because even the young they say were bringing empowerment for them, even if they don't vote for him. Or we
don't even know who voted. I think it happened back though. We didn't see it.
Okay, let me tell you what they don't say in that meeting from our source. They don't say if you have to be confirmed, he may not be part of the confirmation. So it left with the information to be very, very clear to see if he voted on that day or he was there.
But they don't give you justification as to why he think the man should be confirmed. He's saying that the man, was on it. The man didn't delete the video, as if to say the man the one that had the video. I learned that.
No, it was not the issue. They don't say. You see, they don't just disgrace themselves publicly. They don't say on his live feed that the man will bring recalling that he went on national radio in Foya and retracted and extended apologies. Then he will confirm the man. He said it on OKFM. I remember. Judah there, either Clarence Johnson or Julius, they will give you that recording when they don't sell it. You see, they don't let that just become a mistake in this country. To be very, very frank with you, the Yombly, they have become an embarrassment and mistake and a disgrace to this country. You did not confirm somebody because the person said anybody come to my house will shoot them.
Yeah.
So what injury that person caused? Was the person in arm when he made that statement? Was he emotional when he made? I didn't go to school, but I think that when the law should hold the person when they were emotional, when they were armed, and making that statement. What injury did it cause? But the man went in front of the police, in the police station, and made that statement.
Yeah.
In the police station.
Yeah, and the man
arrested.
Yeah. And then right after that, the group that the man was leading, that group went to all the way to Thomas for a house and they mocked somebody to death. So Segu, Segu, you see what I say? My security then went out while I was sleeping, and when the brutal lot of people they say I'll send them to go kill. Yeah. And somebody that threatened somebody to the police station. Stand to the police station and recording is there. And the group that he part of kill people. Yeah. Is that, and then you make that person Minister of Internal Affairs. They rewarded him, man. They rewarded him for killing. He was a serious mess, man. I never knew that the kind of mess we are going to be in. We are in a serious mess. We are in a serious mess. But you think because I remember some part of last year during we are government, there was a concern about Liberia not having enough security, police officers to cover the entire country when there were security concerns about the election. The Liberian government asked the United States through the Ministry of Internal Affairs to help them improve, the security in the country. And there was some commitment about investing in training more security officers. With this humanly appointments and confirmation being a confessed killer who also boasts of killing people and who is now rewarded for killing, you think the United States will still continue with that commitment to say we will support, we'll give money for the Internal Affairs Ministry to improve the security in and around the country?
No, they will change our position. They will take him from there. Segu, let me say this to you. The people will not put their money to where they have somebody that do not believe in the rule of law, that are threatening the peace, opening in the face of the police. People will not put their money into internal affairs. You see, Joseph Boakai is not administrator. Joseph Boakai didn't lay nothing in for the 5 years. The only thing Joseph Boakai lay was to be giving a salt to the goat for the goat stomach to get big, for him to bring him Moravia to sell it, according to him.
You just say that?
Yes.
He said, according to you.
Yes, Joseph Boakai said, I will check for that recording and send it to you. Joseph Boakai said, when you were going to school, you went to Lofa, he brought one goat, and because the goat was very slim, he gave the goat salt to eat for the goat to get fat so he can sell it. Joseph Boakai paid a crook for a long time.
That's corruption.
Oh, but Joseph Boakai corrupt.
That's stealing.
Joseph Boakai corrupt. It came from his mouth. From his I will do research and find out recording. I hope you play your show.
If we see it, we'll play.
You know what I'm saying? If you talk to your people, some of them can do research and find out recording. Some of them got that recording. Joseph Boakai himself said it on one show. It was live.
Somebody said on Costa show. Somebody was on Costa show.
Yes.
Wow.
You check Costa show good. You get Costa number, Costa can say that thing to you. When he bought the goat, because that thing was hard, you have to give the goat salt to eat.
What? But he didn't know he was implicating himself into corruption. He was a money person.
Joseph Boakai is a crook. Joseph Boakai is a crook. We are never just want to know that Joseph Boakai is a serious crook and an embarrassment to the country. What can you get out of a crook? Like giving salt to go to eat for the stomach to get big, so you can go and corrupt somebody. That's corruption. What gives something to somebody that is not of the price because you want to make it big? You go inject the thing with salt to make it big to sell it for more money. That's not corruption there.
That one is the broad corruption.
According to him, he said he went to Lofa. His family for getting a goat. I think either a man or uncle or somebody gave him a goat to bring to sell to go pay his school fees. You see how Joseph Boakai being crook for law?
Wow. I'm shocked, honestly. I thought people were saying it, but I didn't know he just said it.
It's self-selling for him.
So, Honorable Colbert, before we go, one thing I want to ask you about this whole thing about Joseph Boakai's son being a millionaire already, and they were accused of going from Lebanese store to store, from business to business, soliciting money when Joseph Boakai was announced winner of the election before even the inauguration. And now you are saying he's a millionaire. So
I said it. You remember last time I said it?
Yeah.
People, what I said last time was the 11 people carry complete the Yobli and the law. Bring that recording back. That's what I said.
Oh, so Yobli, they are aware that Joseph Boakai's son was doing that?
They are aware of everything. But Yobli then making their own money on the other side too. Yobli then went to Turkey. Yobli then went to Turkey to bring some kind of group from Turkey. Yobli then went to Turkey to bring some kind of group from Turkey. One investment from Turkey. Hey, say good. Hey, man. Man, he's small. I'm forgetting that group. I'm forgetting that. You only then went to Turkey to bring one group to come do business here. Everybody bringing their investors.
Wow. So like everybody bringing their own thing and they get their cut.
Yeah. But now we do the country now. The embarrassment we brought ourselves so. The embarrassment we brought ourselves so. Now we do the country. The people when they will tell you that when we employ you here in your budget, so money will come to us. We will make sure because the senators are the people vetting people. The senators are the people recommending people. Not all the senators, some of them. So they will decide what will be budgeted for that agency. You see what Prince Joseph had? Prince Joseph said he want no agent, he want nowhere came because nowhere there like get money era.
So they finish devour all the other positions and they get money.
Yeah. So the one get Prince Joseph in the bar play. You remember Gongwe, the one to say Gongwe where he refused it.
Yeah. But I learned that Gongwe was part of the asset recovery group. People
are vampires. They only play to get money and they play the one go. You want the chairman said because they ain't saying no free post. So
yeah, I was just about to mention that.
And then after that, they get a married position.
Yeah, he got it.
Brazilian money, asking you whether that law.
That's true. He said it. That's why he led a protest. I was just about to say when he took out of my mom that the chairman demanded to go to Freeport.
No, Segu, the chairman recorded me before the election. When I said they put not win the developing job, the way I spoke from. The people knew everywhere they wanted to go. He wanted a meeting. So when I left the meeting, I went and had a press conference. I said, no, when you don't win election, you have to divine job, not for the over job. It was where I spoke from. Because I was in a meeting. The people don't knew from where I was speaking. So the election feeling now they see it. The person started dividing the Google position. I don't know what was say they play the other chopping power way. They play Primo say the other play, like they play Samara say now he chopping. So I gotta say my own name there.
So now what you think the United Party people will do now? Because some of them are angry saying that why is it that DeLong and Yombly are sending their people and they've been given the position and the United Party people, they are not getting position. So what do you think going to happen between the United Party people themselves and Joseph Barkai?
Wait first, let him more and we'll get in next more. Then you see the drama between Prince Johnson, their own party, and the Unity Party people. Because most of the Unity Party people have decided to work along with Prince Johnson, and then where the serious problem will come from. Because no job again, I get money there.
Okay.
No job. So when I do that, I say, you know what? For me, the only place I wanted to post somebody, not to MCC. Then they ask me who want to go there. I say, you put your youth chair there and we'll see first. They ask me how. I said, because MCC leadership will be able to deploy some of the youth for Unity Party. They said, okay. But as we started the meeting, I saw them too desperate. I said, no, I can't be part of the people here. I said, I can't be part of the people.
Well,
I came out and had a press conference. Now the people now. Yes, I go. Now I came out and had a press conference before the election. I don't want to divide a job. We can't get nothing on the people. And the people were joking. So the people came and begged me because Seku, I don't, I'm crazy about the force I had in the election. Nobody had it equal to me.
Well,
nobody had force. So they talk to me not to leave the country. You know how much money I made to leave the country? You know how much money people wanted to give me just to leave the country? You know how much money people wanted to give me just for me to say I endorse President that was John, we are second time paid?
Do you regret?
Now, in some of the meeting, I drove for some of them, we went to somewhere, we sat down. The person just say, I endorse job, we are second term pay. Leave the country. This is what we'll give you. When you get there, that money will be on the plane with you. When you get to Ghana, the money will give you the money. We don't give it to you, get on the plane and come back. And you know how much money that I'm giving Sekou? 300,000 US.
Yeah. But I mean,
you hear the horse, right? I'm driving.
yeah, man, thank you.
To show you our promise on so many occasions, money. Ask Yomli. Most of the time when the police will call me, I will either call Yomli and say, listen to the phone, don't talk. The people be telling me how much they want to give me for me to not be part of protest, for me to be silent. We were sitting in my house, they know in myself. They don't need to tell me to endorse him because they say I was going to endorse my father. When I received the call, I said, don't get in, I'm a wedge. You can't go see the police call me. The phone was on speaker. You know how much money I miss? You know how much money I lost just to get behind any reckless people? You know how much money I lost? It's frustrating. For me, I will not regret. I lost all money because of the Liberian people. And God bear me witness. Sekou, I have to take my own money back. I got no bags in the store to go and run campaign for Joseph Baker. Joseph Baker gave me $5 liberty. I went to those counties. Mahama Jeep Sport in River said, the former senator that was defeated in River said, he hauled Mahama Jeep to be carried to Yomli house. He was living witness. Today I have to buy a new engine for Mahama Jeep. Joseph Bakai gave me $5. Sekou, I went through a lot of things, man, to make the opposition to come to power. I didn't go through it because I wanted to achieve. If I wanted to achieve in that meeting, when I say you appoint the youth chair, I said, appoint my family. One of that dividing job, doing all that thing there. The only statement I made in that meeting was, I want the youth chair to be the MCC boss. Because I want you to employ most of the youth that are suffering here.
Wow.
The other person want to go to Freeport. See, the only place you want to go to Freeport. More Alice, you want to go LPRC. The chairman said when he can get Freeport, you want LPRC. Le Chateau, where the Secretary General say that the place you want to go. So I look at it on the side. Other thing I don't answer straight.
So you were in the meeting when they made those statements?
I was in a meeting. That's the reason why I left the meeting and had a press conference the next day to say, you're not winning here. You're in the job.
Brazilian Monk said, let me say this to you, Honorable Kolba. When you made those statements, Brazilian Monk said on this platform that Yeke is not just speaking loosely. Yeke knows something that we don't know. Brazilian Monk said that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Before the election, I mean, during the election.
We'll play the that press conference here. Yeke said, Monk said, this man is saying something that we don't know, but I think he knows something. He's just bringing something to light. And now you are proving SKTV right again, that that what Monster was right. Hello?
Sekou, people needed me so badly to win the election. So every meeting they were having, I was a part of it. You know, for me, I always went to the program, to make my name. To make my name, to make myself the way I am right now, Sekou. Nobody in Liberia can make me unpopular beside God. I challenge anybody that can make me unpopular. Because I came into it with my sincere mind. I didn't come into for riches. Like the way they don't have fighting, but what they don't really when they don't want to go campaign. Show me one player that they don't want to go campaign. Like getting a job more than a youth chair. Sekou, I don't talk about myself. That youth chair will be me. On the bag will find out going from Kadek, Bapolu, other places came more sleeping in the cold. Look at the player go saying here.
So people are saying that they needed you all that time, but now that they weren't calling you now crazy man.
Forget about those people, man. Seku, local will need me. Seku, I am popular more than anybody right now in the country. Those people will need me. Those people will need me, and they will get a shot on it because by the help of God and God willing, we all will be on the ballot. I may be on the ballot 2029. If my one will vote for myself, my one will vote for myself. When I decide on that time to be on the ballot, I will be contesting as an independent candidate. Because I'm going to get in one party with Seku, then they can't get Seku money, Seku, they say, we expect you from the party, my whole political dream died.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what the people do, right, Seku? It's all having to mail you.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, you think I can go to me? I don't see money before. That I jump for money. Seku, I've been promised more than 500,000 US attended that. Because I didn't name I've been fighting for. I got the name by the help of God. I got it. It's in the ACA. Oh, the name, yeah. Who won't be election be there will not call you. You waste your time.
Yeah, I mean, we shared that the other day, even though we can't say Yeke will be president, but Yeke will be a kingmaker in Liberia regardless, whether you run for something.
If I decide to be president, Liberia will make me president. You know why? Because Seku did not work in the government before. People come to power and don't prosecute people for their wrongdoing. But with the belief the Liberia get in me, with the consistency, with the trust, Jojo then will be prosecuted. So we will check his bank balances. We will check Jojo bank balances from it before he father became president. And any bank could now go Jojo, you will pay to the Liberian for opening $10 million US.
So
Konabi were criminals.
So about somebody asking whether you would rather run for Senate Moswado County because you're from Moswado and you are very popular in Moswado instead of running for president. Will you consider that?
Now, a lot of people telling me, but Seku, let me tell you something today. No, Seku, a lot of things happen in the country that don't please the Liberian people the way it's supposed to please the Liberian people. Seku, we can make fun of the Liberian people. And it's wrong, Seku.
You think, but you think you say you're popular. You think you can beat Dillon in Moswado?
What?
You think you can defeat Dillon in Moswado?
Dillon myself go on party, Dillon can win me. Seku, why you bring me to that level for?
Oh, but they said Dillon is very popular in Moswado too because you say you're popular.
Okay. True. That's true. That's true. Let him win election 2029. I will know he's popular.
Are you gonna run against him?
Well, the future will determine what happens in the next future.
Okay.
Anything can happen in the future. The future will determine what happens in the future. We can't predict the future right now.
So, we are hearing that Henry Costa could run against Dillon, and now if Honorable Koluba is there, that would make the field crowded. I mean, who they will know that time now who most about it.
Seku, I am talking to my people. I am studying the environment. I may be on a ballot 2029 for the presidency. Remember what I'm telling you today. I may be on a ballot 2029. Consistency pays a lot. Don't say, Seku, when I say you want to be a radio station, and Seku say you don't want to be a radio station and you want to do the other one. What you want to? Exactly. What you want to tell the people?
That's true.
I may be on a ballot 2029. So Seku, people have done a survey in it and found out that the name Yeke is a household name. And it's an embarrassment to anybody that want to become president of this country. So you know what people started doing now? Seku, okay, let me openly say that people have been talking to me that they want me to run as a presidential candidate.
Wow. Already?
Yes.
And those are serious-minded people too?
If I may be on a ballot.
Yeah, so I'm telling you now, so those are some of the serious people that we thought that we believe that they will actually run? Because not just anybody.
Well, Sekou, those are people that got influence.
Okay.
Those are people that have tasted power. Those are people that got vote. Those are people that are popular. Those are people that people know. Because Sekou, if you want to sell a commodity, if the commodity is hard for people to know it, you will take long time to sell it. So let's take, for example, and say, yeah, oh, I make a website, I make a deal with people, I make a deal with president. So it's a to know, yeah, then you will decide what are the men that can't take it easy with president will vote for you or not. But you go call one a gossip me. A gossip, where will know they are gossip from where you take almost 30 minutes to remember this a gossip. You feel it, you go. A gossip go, nobody will know a gossip. But the name yet, what are good or bad people know it, and the power decide on what to do. And Sekou, I believe if I want to be president of the country, don't mind no big mob unity party people that passing around that never voted for Joseph Boakai in one job today and behaving that they voted for Joseph Boakai. They will get on platform, they will get on party. You saw me when I'm going Grand Cape County, you saw me when I enter Grand Gida, you saw me when I enter Nima County. You know that I'm coming to enter Maryland, San No, River G, Grand Crew.
Let me ask you this question. Why are you so concerned about this whole popularity issue? Why are you so concerned about that? Because do you think the United Party, you think the United Party people, are you trying to test what the United Party people said they were going to make you unpopular? So you're trying to see whether or not they are capable enough to make you unpopular?
I just want to show them that they can.
Okay.
And they know they can. They're making people up. They are bluff. No people bluffing. No, Sekou are unpopular than Joseph Boakai.
You sure about that?
The person that can come close to me small is President Ambassador George Weah.
So that means you're popular more than both of them.
George Weah still got vote. He still got supporters. He's got people that believe in him.
Wow. Monk, do you have a question for Robert?
The bluffing, where were the people? Where were the people when the chairman is to come to my heart or my parents will say that? Yeah, my man, we gotta go. Are you depending on? We gotta go. We gotta go. If I don't move, they don't move. Why you can't do Yeke for Yeke to move before you move? I went to Nima County where Joseph Boakai went to a program to Ganta. Jeremiah was sitting down there, Prince Johnson was sitting down there. I got to the place after getting ready to go, I think on benediction. The people say, if I don't talk, the program not finished. The protocol on that day. Look for that recording. You joking with Yeke, eh? Sekou, God have made me who I wanted to be through the Liberian people that believe in me. You can only use God to make me unpopular. You waste your time. They make a call. They make a call. They make a call. No words are meant to be used. Why people should misbehave on the Liberian people? The Liberian people got on the ring, printed their own t-shirt for Joseph Boakai. Is this what they printed the t-shirt for Joseph Boakai for? For them to start employing their family people? For Joseph Boakai to be employing a girlfriend here? Is that what they printed the t-shirt for? Got on the ring? People went to go mad and bad by themselves? Is that what they did it for? The rudeness. So those people in myself who can cause? When you disrespecting the trust of the Liberian people that they put in you that you didn't pay for.
So,
They will hold it so you get up from the building.
No. We're gonna go now. We're gonna go now. This is my question actually. So no, they were my last one for sure.
Hey, you know you need to go break your fast.
No, it's not time you, man. It's just 2 p.m. here, man. It's not time here to break fast.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not late here, my area. It's just 2:06. Yes, yeah. So we're gonna be leaving very soon. So, but let me just ask you this last question. You are talking about you may be on the ballot for president. Some people think that presidency, maybe too big for now. But will you settle down if Liberian people say, you know what, Yeke, we trusted DeLong and DeLong failed us. We want you to run for representative. Will you allow yourself to be somehow dissuaded from doing that because DeLong can sweep off you and talk to you and say, no, don't run against me, you're my brother, you're my friend? or you will go with the Liberian people to say, you know what, let me run for senator instead of president.
So they don't have betrayed the trust of the Liberian people. When I campaigned for Delon, I went in district number 1 along with Thomas Alexander Gosua and myself. We rode my car, we went all in there to campaign for Delon. With the understanding, the same thing we did for Joseph Baga, that when Delon win, he will go back to the people to go and tell the people, thank you. Have Delon gone there? No. Did Delon embarrass me? No. He did not. He embarrassed himself because the Liberian people know who I am. Look, 2029, I will be supporting somebody against Delon. I want to know if Delon is popular.
So you may not run for senator. That one is off the table.
I may not run for the Senate. I may be on a ballot for the presidency. So what happened? You want me to be president so you can come visit the country?
Oh, my man. You be anybody said. Whether you senator, you representative, or come to the country or still visit you. We're friends before you even become representative. So that one is
so let me say this to you. You know I can do my own campaign.
I don't know, but you winning the presidency. That's the thing.
When I was running my campaign in my district, I told the people, I said, your son can steal. Don't vote for me. Sekou, if you have ever worked in government before, don't campaign for me because you will not resurface in government. We need the youth to show their talent. People in the diaspora need to come to show their talent. We can get one group of people whole day, Joseph Baga, and somebody that is 4 years older than him, still want to be in government. If you ever worked in government before, not doing George Weah, not doing Joseph Baga, but from Manasalita to Dota all the time. Or if you have worked as minister in Joseph Baga government, you have worked as minister in John Weah government, don't waste your time, no campaign for me. You can't get my support. I will not put you there. You're not the only person that went to school. They got people that went to school that are better than us. What we do in our capital building that people can do? To go sit down there, be crooks, to go sit down there, Liberian people suffer. Liberian people suffering come from the parliament.
Honorable Koloba, thank you so very much. I should give you that message. One of the brothers who is always here and supporting SKTV, Mr. Edwin Crow, he said that they already started launching their campaign for Honorable Yeka Koloba for Moswara County Senate 2029. They already planning to do a fundraiser for you. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say the same.
My man, I'm jealous, man.
Sekou, let me just say something before you say something. Sorry for cutting up.
It's okay.
A guy called me yesterday. I was saying his number. He first time talking to me yesterday. He said, in fact, he has started forming the Friends of Yeka in the US. I'm going to send you a number and keep in touch with him. Tell him I'll give it to you. I want to know who that person is.
Maybe I'll bring the person on to talk to them.
Yes, I will give you his number. Yesterday, my first time talking to him, he said he has been working on it. I think he's supposed to be on KNTV according to him. He's supposed to be on KNTV, but I will send you his number. You called me last night.
Friends of Yeka USA.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
I wanted to come in, Sekou. Yeah, it's not a.
I will call about me back down now. So listen to Mom. Mom want to say something.
Yeah, let me tell you something. There is.
Yeah, Mom, you're alive. What's going on? You good?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Mom, you're alive.
Yeah.
I want to get Yeka I want to reference into a piece of lesson in history. You know, the presidency is a major league game. It's no small tax. People believe in your advocacy, and there is no doubt. I believe that you have transcended your district. It's about time for you to expand and increase. But in doing so, I come with a little bit of skepticism. We saw it. Nobody can dispute the fact. Unity Party was literally dead. It was the CPP and guys like you that brought Joseph Baga back to prominence.
Yeah, that was the guys like you.
Even during our part of the June 7th Save the State protest year, we saw what you were able to do in that protest when people assembled And it was almost like we were there until Yeke came and joined our protest. We are not going to question your ability. But one thing I want to tell you, you are not popular. You are popular for a reason. You are popular because people believe in your consistency. People believe in your advocacy. So I don't want you to keep focusing on the popularity thing. I want you to just keep doing what you are doing religiously and sticking to it. Let me tell you, Yeke, I'm not going to promise you or I'm not going to support you for presidency because I know what that job entails. I mean, at your choice, I'm not going to restrict you. You can do whatever you want to do because I know the kind of a challenges that Liberia face. You could be someone of help. You could be someone that could endorse a candidate, and that endorsement could carry that candidate a long way. But you already hearing the feedback, especially from people in the diaspora here. That Montserrat County Senate seat in 2029, the diaspora, the same way you want to send a message to Unity Party to measure strength and measure that's how the people in the diaspora, I can feel it already. They want to send Darrell DeLong a message. And that seat in Montserrat County 2029, people will be counting on you. It's about time that you leave from that house and go to the so-called House of Elders. So I'm not telling you to make political decisions, but I'm telling you from what I'm seeing, from the feedback I'm getting, that the people, I don't know about Liberia for now, but people are so pissed, people are so mad because, Yeke, you put so many time and resources, and this guy, almost like you spent all your life climbing a wall, only to realize that your ladder was leaning on the wrong wall. That's what happened to Dillon and Joseph Boga in this case, speaking of politics. And people want for you to rectify that mistake. And the best way possible to rectify that mistake is to place your support behind a viable candidate for president. But that seat in Montserrat County, the people want you to occupy that seat. If you go for that seat, I'm telling you, yeah, it will be a foregone conclusion. It will end before it can even begin. Because when we talk about support, we're talking about the financial resource, we're talking about the financial muscle, the diaspora voice. It will be behind you because people have built trust in you. That will be my take for now. You can go and ponder over it. I know you got your own political dreams and aspirations, but I'm just telling you from a political standpoint, that is what people are saying. And you're hearing the feedback. People are volunteering, even before we start talking about politics, that, you know what, we will teach Darrell Dillon a lesson, and Yeke will be the perfect candidate to do that. Can you imagine? Let me tell you, Yeke, Montserrat County is no ordinary county. It's the microcosm of the entire country. I'm not saying when you senator for Montserrat, you're president for Liberia, but that's the most powerful, that's the center of the country. We're talking about economic power, political power. Everything centers around Montserrat County, so it carries a lot of weight. So thank you for the time, and I will leave it right there.
Honorable Kolba, you have the last word. Go ahead.
So Segu.
Yes, sir.
So Segu, let me tell you what happened to the airport on Sunday in the pressure of Peter O'Donkey. Big division and myself were on the plane and no one knew him. So he took him. The guy, he said he don't wanted to talk on the plane. But in the pressure of Krypton Donkey and some Unity Party people that went with Joseph Boakai, I don't know, to go sleep or to go run after current business, they were there. Seku, the man took $500 and give it to me. He said, Krypton Donkey, what they said, Krypton Honorable Donkey, you know why I gave me Yeke this morning? He said, because I thought Yeke was only against Josh Weah. But Yeke is for the people, and I believe in him. We are on a job because Yeke didn't put on a job, but I want to appreciate him. Second, the man gave me $500 to the airport on Sunday.
What? So I mean that kind of justify what Mon just said. That means even sedition, and which yourself you actually alluded to, they take us some numbers over there. Even sedition will be, they will be ready to vote for you, if you run for Senate.
I have problem with John when he sees my baby passport. But the system was not correct. The system was wrong. And what have changed now? The same system stay here. We still got the ghettos. We still got the same Zogo business that we said we're going to remove the coups. We don't want coups. We don't want coups. The coups is on the rampage than ever before. No, every Kroma will not succeed. You know why you will not succeed? No. People are really trust in the country. You know why I succeeded 75%? Because Charles Taylor gave me his SSS Jeep and said, Yeke, you only report to me. I was using SSS 17 as a police officer. And he equipped me. He gave me the resources to go after drugs. Seku, I arrested people for drugs that were in high position in the country. And only me could release it or chat it up. When you are empowered that way, you can do your work. But the way I see Joseph Baka on the phone, Joseph Baka children are taking drugs. So I baby Kroma were arrested for. Now the common you want to arrest, you need to start from somewhere. You need to start from somewhere. People need to know that you're serious. When you hate people, now people least expect for you to hate. You can be forward, you can move forward. You can president of the country, Sekou, you will see drugs in the country. You will want or drugs in someone will take your cell phone. Sekou, you need me when I come out of the center street.
Yeah.
You need me when I come out of the center street. All that in the country, are you so happy?
No.
I was saying, you're going to tell me in Westport to come. He will come. You don't come, you will come. Law and order need to be there for the people. When you take your drugs, you didn't take it for the people. People go hustle, they must sleep. So, the young people in the country want to sit and enjoy themselves and go home 4 o'clock in the morning. Will all be harassed. Can it happen now? 7 o'clock are ready to go home. You think I will regret? People will regret knowing me because no one will fought for. Let me say thank you, Sekou, and thank you for always taking my call.
Thank you, my brother. Anytime.
We will be here. People say I don't speak English, but at least I speak in the one that people can understand. When I'm angry, when I'm on my platform, when I'm angry, I will talk the way I want to talk. But when I come on other people's platform, I will be very composed and speak the way I want to speak. When I get on my platform, I mean I'm angry, I want to release some of the misery that in me, and I will release it. So let me say thank you for the show. I wish you a blessed Ramadan. Maybe I'll come break the Ramadan with you in the US.
That would be great. And then
if I will come to the US, if I will come to the US, I'm not coming to the US to go to Liberia community, to go do the other one, I will come there. When by the time the people know how to Sekou her, by the time jump on the road, Sekou her intensity are gone.
I got one room for you already. Whenever you're ready, you're free.
I come to your house, you will not sleep because the people that want to see me in the US, they put that in Liberia.
That's okay.
You believe it?
I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. No problem. I mean,
if I the grace of Allah, the grace of God.
Inshallah. But you know what though? That money what they gave you, and me, I'm fasting. You just announce the money. I will get my share.
You should pay me on Sekou. Don't bring that to Sekou.
Right after they show here.
If I still owe me, need to money to give, I'm going to give to you. Please still to give my money to my brother Sekou. I beg you.
Okay, no problem. No problem. All right, my man. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. It was nice being on your show.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. All right, my people. I heard they may call it from my mom. I wanted Jeka to save you because you get that $500 you get there. I wanted to get my share, but the man say everything counted you. I got to pay you instead. He paying me, but it's okay. I want to say thank you to all of you for your contribution and support to SKTV. Even though let me make sure before I go because I can't spoil your need for nothing. I want to make sure. Yeah, somebody. What is that? I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know. I'm seeing $20 here. Okay, no. That's not for today. It was for yesterday. That was for yesterday. So I want to make sure that people will not say, oh, but I sent it when you announce it. That was for yesterday. Yep. Not today. Yeah, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is what? Thursday. And we'll probably be on Friday. Until then, I will see you when I see you. I love you all. You guys are the best. Thank you for sticking around for more than 3 hours. It means a lot. Thank you so much.